23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. From John Treadway Gymnasium on the campus of Elizabethton High School, we say good evening to you. Welcome to Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball and guys. It's a double dip. Cyclones, again, fourth in the state, coming in with a record of 17-4. It's a non-conference game tonight. Their opposition will be the Westridge Wolves, a team that got pretty good last time up there. And the Wolves come in with a record on the season for the ladies at 10-11. The Lady Cyclones in at 17-4. And so, again, good evening. Welcome. Thank you for being with us. We are live here. Again, at John Treadwell. It's going to be a great night. It's homecoming. Pretty girls and handsome guys are going to make the decision who's going to be crowned Miss Cyclone Basketball 2022. So, good evening. Thank you for being with us. Elizabethton, first time we played them, we beat them by how much? You have the book? My helper, Pastor Mark Fowler from Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. So, yeah. 71-37 the first night out. We had scoring that night. We went 71-37. Lightning had 17, 14 from Olivia Holly, 11 from Marley Mathena, and 11 from Riley Whitson. 4 double digits, winning it first time out 71-37. And their high point lady was Emily Mono with 7 points. So that was in, this is now. You took that back pretty quick. Wow. Hello, sir. The pastor snapped that book right back out of my hand pretty quick. 71-37 was the first time out. The next two are at home, too. Tuesday night, we have Sullivan East coming to town. Next Friday night, Volunteers. We're 5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll take a break. We'll come right back and set the lineups and get ready to go. We'll do that right after this in Brummett Sports. You're watching via the Cyclone Network, 3 cameras on a student-run operation. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabeth, and Lori Wilson, the owner. And one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, we can do either the, like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greenville for the Greenville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up, point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at brummittstn, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net. We'd love to hear from you.
And back at John Treadway Gymnasium, let's set the lineup. First off, the visitors are 10 and 11 on the season. 6'2" junior number 1, Alexis Hood. 5'6" sophomore number 10, Randy Smith. Lexi Overbay, 5'5" junior, wears 11. Faith Green, a 5'10" 10th grader, she'll wear 12. Sierra Horton, 5'9" junior, wears 13. Allie Riley, I'll get that tongue-tied. Allie Riley, 5'10" sophomore, wears 14. Rachel Nieberge, the 5'8" senior, wears 15. Emma Mono, 5'4" senior, wears 20. Campbell Jones, 5'10" sophomore, wears 21. Parker Fisher, 5'10" senior, wears 23. Fallon Taylor, 6' sophomore, wears 24. Emma Potter, the 5'7" senior, wears 25. And Lillian Bates for Westridge, the 6'4" junior, she wears 32. For the Lady Cyclones, Olivia Holly, senior, number 3. Lena Lyon Lightning, senior, number 4. Michelle Shields, freshman, number 11. Sadie Williams, freshman, 14. Peyton McGee, sophomore, 15. Kaylin Nave, sophomore, 20. Rena Lane, senior, 21. Marley Mathena, junior, 23. Callie Shepard, freshman, 24. Dana Malone, junior, 32. Mad Dog Maddie Fowler, she wears 33, she's a senior. Riley Whitson, 42, is a junior. Katie Lee, senior, 44. Jameer Smalls, a freshman, wears 51. There he is. Dr. J's in the house. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Good night for basketball.
Alexis,
good crowd. Good night for homecoming.
You got it. Lexus Hood. Also for the Wolves, number 15, Rachel Nieberge. Also, you have 24, Fallon Taylor. And I've missed somebody in our conversation. Who we got? Number 14, Allie Riley, maybe? Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still didn't get the 5th starter. Should be the big girl. We'll get it in a second. Olivia Holly back starting after that bum ankle. Oh, my favorite guy in the whole wide world, Pastor Bob Stout's watching. Love him to death. Hello, sir. Lena Lyon Lightning. We won the first time out 71-37 up there. We're coming off a 45-point pasting of Tennessee High on Tuesday. Katie Lee, and Marley Mathena. And your fifth one will be Rena Lane on homecoming night. Seeing praying right there, which is always awesome. Hello, Dixie McDuffie. You're welcome. Miss Jan Stout. You like vegetable beef soup?
Of course.
Nobody makes vegetable beef soup like Jan Stout. I'm telling you. Oh, it is out of this world good. And tater soup.
Gonna have to get us a jar sometime.
Yeah, we'll
heat it up. We'll heat it up and take it on. Yeah, I'm always looking for something. I'm always looking for something hot on the go. You know, busy life.
I like how you're talking. Glad you're here, sir. Tapped up. Here we go. This party's underway here. Cyclones lean it down to the corner. We had 13 threes at Viking Hall. Can we duplicate that tonight? And a 45-point win. Up top, Holly. Olivia gets the 2-3. She'll go to Katie Lee. Crowd still coming in here for homecoming. Right side, Lena Lyon will crown the pretty girl with a handsome escort later on here. Holly with the basketball. Holly up top to Mathena. Mathena pushes it to Kat. Off her right thigh, goes across the timeline. It'll be a turnover on an over and back, and it goes back to, for the first time tonight, the Westridge Wolves, again, the consolidated school of Sullivan Central, Sullivan South, and Sullivan North. All right, Riley inbounds it. Running the point, and she can do it too. Rachel Niebrigge, she is really, really good. Inside, this is a non-conference game, posting up and under, shot off the glass, good, count it for Lillian Bates. She's 6'4", and she plays bigger. So it's a 2-0 ball game at the 7:13 mark. Three-point shot, Holly, good, double C3.
That's a nice start.
We like it. 3-2 Cyclones. Olivia not showing, got that ankle braced and that foot, but no sign of slowing down. Up top, Hood. Hood with the basketball. She'll go to Niebrigge. Niebrigge, again, moving the basketball. Left side penetration, puts the shot up, blocked. Nice job of Mathena. Got her apparently on the arm, so it'll be a free throw opportunity for Rachel Niebrigge. Fouls on Marley Mathena. Her first, team foul, obviously number one. And free throws, Dr. J for Rachel Niebrigge.
Yeah, Marley did a good job moving her feet, getting herself in position. Unfortunately, though, when you go up to block a shot like that, if you got any angle on that forearm, leaning toward the basketball, a lot of times the stripes are right there. They got a good view of it. And unfortunately, she just pushed a little too much, but that's all right. Good foul, good result.
Tie game. Driving, Rena on the bank shot, not there, got her own rebound. Rena tied up, goes in the corner to Kat. Katie Lee will bring it back up top of the ball game. That is tied. Niebrigge gets a hand on it. She's very active. She can play. Lane inbounding side court. Gosh, I hear myself. That'll drive me nuts. Not anymore. I killed myself. Here you go. Or killed the volume. Whistle foul, loose ball foul on Westridge. Foul's going to be on 14. Allie Riley, her first team foul, number one. Tie game, clock 6:23 to go in the opening period. Inbounding the basketball will be Rena Lane in front of the Westridge bench. Hello to Pastor Bob Stout. Golly, I like that guy. Up top to Rena. Rena back to Riley, or rather to Holly, to Lee. Lee in the corner to Rena Lane. Lobs it up top to Holly. Tie ball game, 6:08 to go in the period. Driving Lightning, the floater, good. Off the glass. Wow, she has made a career out of that, sir.
She sure has, from the right and the left side.
Yes. Niebrigge, we break the tie, 5-3, 5:53 to go in the first quarter. Right side Niebrigge, and the lady for lady defense. Swings it around the perimeter. She'll go there to Fallon Taylor for a three, not there. Good box out by Mathena, the bigger girl. She'll give it up to Lightning. Here we go on the push. Lena driving, puts up the floater, good. Lena Lyon, back-to-back buckets, and it gives us a 7-3 advantage here. Breaking a 4-0 tie. Top side, Rachel Niebrigge. Dean Lee says, thanks, Tom. Katie Lee's grandfather. You're welcome, sir. I'm glad you're with us. Inside to Allie. Allie turnaround shot off the glass. Nice muscle move, coach. Alexis Hood got the basket.
Yeah, that's tough to guard. Good job by Kat making good contact with her there in the middle of the court, but with no help, that's pretty tough to guard.
Holly for a three, not there, double C3. Down there battling for it, out of there with the Katie Lee. Old lunchbox Lee is what I call her.
Always.
Brings that lunchbox and just nothing fancy, just works hard. She'll come off the floor, she and Holly. In go Riley Whitson and Mad Dog Maddie Fowler. 7-5 Cyclones, 5:05 to go in the period. 5-minute mark. Niebrigg will trot it in the front corner of the honey maple parquet here. Beautiful floor. You could eat off this floor. They keep it so nice. Shot, Niebrigg, no. Penetration, backs her way in, puts up the shot, and it's way off balance. Stick back up and in by Fallon Taylor. Taylor with the basket. Ties it at 7. So basket by Fallon Taylor on the floater. Renna not there in a tie ball game. Rebound Bates. She'll kick it up the floor. Nobody's there. Renna Lane's got it on the steal. Kicks it left side to Lightning. Lena, the floater. Good.
Wow.
Lightning 3 for 3 and 9-7 Cyclones at the 4:21 mark in the first quarter. Niebrigg into the front court with the right-hand dribble. Picked up by Whitson. Goes up left side, goes to Bates. Bates cross court to Taylor. Taylor driving. Taylor puts up the floater. Not there. She walked. Great defense, Dr. J, by Renna Lane.
Yeah, good job moving her feet. Funny, people at home probably couldn't see it, but Renna on the way back right there asked Coach Andrews whose was that. She was talking about that last possession, that missed block out. She wants to make sure as a senior leader we don't make that mistake again. But a good job by Renna right there moving her feet and just drawing a turnover.
It will be up top. Riley Whitson bounce down to the corner to Lightning. Inside to Mathena. Ball's up for grabs. Out of there with the Bates. Ties up, and she'll come out of there with check. That'll be good. Hood will kick it out. And here come the Lady Wolves. Left to right. Boys game to follow. In the corner, running the baseline. Puts up the floater, and great block by Marley Mathena on the runner by Ali Riley. Picks up Whitson. Riley into the front court for the junior. Goes right side to Lightning. Up top to Renna. Renna left side to Fowler. Back up top to Lane. Lane clock, 3:30 to go in the period. We're up 9-7. Fowler on the arc, inside to Marley. Good inside pass, ball stolen away. Fallon Taylor. Taylor will push it, crossover dribble, and Lightning's right there to knock it loose. She knocked it loose, and here we go, back the other way. Whitson down to the right corner to track down that pass, and Taylor takes it back at the 3:13 mark. 9-7 Cyclones, 3:09 to go in the opening stanza. Niebrigg into the front court. Niebrigg to the right side of the floor with the right-hand dribble. Goes up top, she'll go to Bates. Bates looks inside, nothing. To Taylor. Taylor inside to Hood. Hood posting up on Fowler. Back up top to Taylor. Taylor, she's got to be good with that last name. I couldn't let that one go, sir. I walked.
You got to get
right
to the end of
that.
the sentence before you get cracked up next time.
I walked right into that one.
You did, didn't you?
I took you with me. Taylor on the floater, not there. Good defense. Cyclones out of there with the Lightning. It's a 3-on-3 break. Left side to Renna. Renna to the arc at the 2:34 mark. 3-point shot, not there in the double C3. Tracking down to the corner, Whitson and Fowler, and we keep the basketball. And Riley will be glove shoved out of bounds, and I believe we'll keep it. Lee and Holly into the ball game. Hal Wood says the volume and camera are awesome tonight. There you go. Larry Adams says great Cyclone Network. We got started because of Larry Adams.
That's right. Thank you, Larry.
Thank
you, Larry. Come on down if you want to run a camera.
Ronnie Brookshire and Larry Adams got this thing going for us.
Man. Yes, sir.
The maestro, Ronnie Brookshire. In the corner, it'll be, and now it's run by students. On the floater line, got it.
Wow.
Lena's got 8.
She's feeling that tonight. I don't know if she's missed one yet, but her touch around the rim is really good. That's a good start for her in this first quarter.
11-7 Cyclones, first quarter here. Up top, you'll go down low to Bates. Bates with the basketball. Bates will go up top to Niebrigg. Niebrigg at the 2:04 mark in the period. We lead at 11-7 on a 4-0 run here. Our second 4-point lead of the ball game. Down low, shot put up, not there, and a foul Whitson on the help out. Fowler fronted her, and Whitson came with the help out from behind, and Riley gets whistled the foul. Her first, coach, team foul number 2.
Yeah, Maddie just got posted up there a little bit too deep. Riley doing a good job just digging down there and helping, but just got a little too handsy. But anytime you go up around the rim like that, create the contact, give yourself a chance to obviously play good defense, but as always, don't give them a chance to make the shot. So she did a good job fouling her hard enough to where put her on the line and make a couple. So 0 for 1 there.
Hood shooting, she missed the first one, she'll get one
0
more.
for 2 rather, yeah.
Ronnie Brookshire says in Nashville, so looking good, guys. Now, when the maestro says it's good, it's good.
We'll take that, yeah.
Larry Adams says it's good. These guys know what they're doing. I don't. Second shot, Hood.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I just get out of the way and let you guys take care of it. I just come to talk. Right side, Whitson. Whitson with the basketball. Bounce up top, Fowler. 3-point lead, Cyclones. First quarter, Holly for a double C3. Not there. Rebound out of there will go. Bates, the big girl, at 6'2", or 6'4", rather. She'll give it off to Niebrigg, and Lightning picks her up 3/4 court. Crossover dribble. Slides right with her. Man, she can play that D. Right side, Niebrigg. Driving, Lightning stays right with her. You're not going to get by her. Down low, kicks it down to the corner of the pass from baseline to foul on Taylor. Puts him on the floor in front of Whitson, knocked loose, picked up Holly, Whitson a foul. Coach Riley Whitson made that happen. She put that crossover dribble in front of her, she knocked it loose. Foul's going to be on 24 on Taylor. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. Defense got us that foul, sir.
Yeah, that's part of Riley's role. I'm sure she'd tell you that if she was sitting here. Coach Andrews would probably tell you the same thing. She comes off the bench and provides a spark on the defensive and offensive side of the ball. She's always digging at the ball, always around where the ball is and trying to create havoc, and she did that there.
Cyclones up 3, 1:12 to go in the period. Down to the corner to Whitson. Whitson with the basketball, can't advance it. She walked, it's a good call.
Yep.
She tried to make a move. In for Westridge is Campbell Jones, number 21, a 5'10 sophomore. Tomorrow, doubleheader from Johnsonville Middle School. 2 o'clock the ladies and at 3:15 the gentlemen in the opening round of the middle school tournament. We'll go in there by 150 with a double dip tomorrow. Guys and girls back to back, single elimination. Hood to Bates, right side, Jones, back up top, Niebrigge. Clock, 45 in the period. Inside, Hood, shot not there. Great defense, Marley Mathena goes out of bounds, and Westridge will keep it. In goes Lightning. She will give Whitson a breather, so your starters, or the 5 I should say, will be Lane, Lyon, Mathena, Lee, and who's my fifth one? Oh, there she is, Holly down in the corner. She's blocked by their coach. 34 seconds in the period, we're up 3. Left side, Holly. Holly on the arc, up top to Lee, deflected, and she'll get it back. Lee will go back to Lane down to the corner, Lightning. Runs the baseline, inside to Marley. Marley has a knock loose and picked up and stolen by New face in there, Faith Green. Clock at 15 seconds. 11-8 Cyclones. Driving right side, down to the corner goes to Jones. Jones across the paint. Shot taken, Bates, and not there. Rebound, Renna. She checks the clock. 3, 2, 1, it counts. If it goes, not there. We played 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We played 1. Cyclones 11. Westridge 8 after 1. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball on the Student Run Cyclone Network.
Great sponsors on Cyclone football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Check.
Back to start the second period. Lightning with the basketball. Lightning with it up top. To Renna. Renna back up top to Lightning. Lightning down the paint. Goes to Mathena for a double C3, in and out. Rebound Bates. Bates will kick it out and bring it up the floor to Niebrigge. 11-8 Cyclones, 7:09 to go to halftime. Niebrigge. Back up top, she'll go to Faith Green. Green will go inside to Bates on the give and go back to Taylor. Nice play, misses the shot. Rebound, good concept, just couldn't get it to go. And a loose ball foul. See what they're going to call it on. It's going to be on Westridge. Fouls on 3. Lillian Bates gets the foul, her first, team foul number 3. 11-8 Cyclones. Hello, Buddy Street. He and Liz are watching. Thank you, Buddy. Down low, right of the block, Lightning. Lightning with it up top to Lane. Back to Lightning. She's got 8. She's got 10. First quarter points. Lightning on the 8-foot floater. 6:26 to go. We've led our biggest lead, I should say, expanded our biggest lead, 13-8. In the first half here, Niebrigge. Penetration, foul line, Niebrigge. Can't get the shot. Good defense on a double dribble call. Coach, our defense is superior. It's causing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, both defenses are playing fairly well right now. You know, we've created turnovers. They've turned us over a little bit in the first quarter, which kind of slowed the pace of the game down a little bit. This is a little bit different feel of pace for our girls, which is good. But, you know, we got to be able to handle it. They've got some length on the defensive side, kind of sticking in this 2-3 zone and just disrupting us a little bit. But, yeah, both teams playing really good defense right now. 13-8, the score's kind of showing it.
Inside Mathena, turnaround jump shot. Good.
There you go. Yep.
Marley Mathena. We need those. We get her rocking. Look out. 15-8 Cyclones, expanding the lead to 7 here in the first half at the 5:55 mark of the break. Coming up at halftime, our cheerleader sponsor again will come. Shot Bates, blocked by Mathena. Great job, Marley. Coach, last year that'd have been a foul. She's really learned to control her body.
Well, it was a foul in the first quarter, actually. She made that mistake, but that shows she learned from it. It's the second block she's had since that first foul where she just reached a little bit, but that time moving her feet, using her body, and not using her hands. Good job, Marley.
Baseline right, Niebrigge. Ball went off of Marley's hands, so they'll keep it. Just gets it in on the 5-second count to Taylor. Taylor to Bates. Bates to the basketball. Bates across the paint against the 4th-ranked team of the state. Bates in the paint a long time. 3-second call, you got it. I was sitting there chopping it myself. 1,002, 1,003, and they rang her up.
Yep.
By the way, look at this camera work. Excellent job by our student-run production here, Cyclone Network. Ain't nobody else doing this, folks, I'm telling you. Giving you the coverage we're giving you. These kids doing this. 3 cameras on a high school broadcast, telecast, streamcast, whatever you call it. Up top, Fowler. Fowler left side to Lightning. Lightning will back it back out. Trap, penetrates, whistle, and split the defenders on a foul on, I think it's going to be on Faith Green. Let's see. It will be on Allie Riley, her second, team foul number 4 on Westridge. Baseline left, it'll be Renna Lane inbounding it. 15-8 Cyclones, first half. Renna down inside to Holly. Holly turnaround jump shot, left it short. Rebound Bates. Check that, rebound Hood. Hood will give it off to Niebrigge. Niebrigge, Taylor, Hood, Bates, and the 5th one on the floor is Riley for high post. Hood with the basketball. Hood goes up top. She'll go there on the pass to Riley. Riley with the left hand roll, backs her way in. Tries a backdoor pass, and it looks like it's off her hand, and it does. That's another great defensive stop, but this time Renna Lane, Coach.
Yeah, so just so sound defensively, sliding our feet, just keeping our head right between, you know, and centered and balanced and moving and talking and communicating. And so, you know, defense is where it starts. As we've done that this first couple quarters, but that was a really good defensive stance.
Lightning on the arc, inside to Renna. Renna trapped, goes down on the floor hard, and a foul on Westridge. It's going to be on the floor on number 1, Alexis Hood. That's her first, team foul number 5. Lane inside of Mathena, good. Marley Mathena on a nice inbound feed by Renna Lane. Little 8-foot jump shot, nothing but net. Tickled the twines. And a timeout, Westridge. 17-8 Cyclones. Coaches brag on these kids again. Well, we got a chance to Cyclone Network. Nobody else is doing this, sir. Nobody. This is awesome.
Yeah, very proud of the kids, and very proud of Mr. Profit and everybody who's putting the time and the effort in. Obviously, Coach Holt too, our athletic director, working throughout the day to try to get things set up. What's interesting to see is how everything's evolving and how kids are learning, which is really that's the point. Is seeing kids troubleshoot and try to learn how to overcome little obstacles and things go wrong. But if you go back and watch the past broadcast, you can kind of see that things are just improving every week. Mr. Profit's trying to teach them things about camera angles and about things that they could put in practice one day. And so, what better training ground than this? So we're proud of them.
Niebrigge inbounding it. Cyclone Network, 3 cameras. We'll get to find out I know Jackson Clavier is running it tonight. He's producing. We'll have to find out who the 3 kids are.
Yeah, I'll get the names of our rotation tonight.
Yeah, we're going to brag on them. Thrown out of bounds, turnover. Cyclones get it back. On the floor will be Riley Whitson checking in, Lena Lyon, Kate Lee, Mad Dog Maddie Fowler, and your 5th one will be and is Olivia Holly.
She keeps hiding down there, doesn't she?
She does, and behind Christy Wallens.
Hope they lose her in a minute. Maybe she'll knock one down like she did earlier.
She did. You're right. Fowler with it on the arc up top. Boys game to follow. They still keep coming in here for homecoming. There's our superintendent snuck through the front door. Birthday boy this week. Ball knocked loose, stolen away. You know, he shares a birthday. Actually, Kevin Costner shares a birthday with Richard Van Us. Kind of how it rolls. Down in the corner, Taylor. Taylor runs the baseline, kicks it in the corner. Shot taken, Niebrigge, and it's good. Check that. I'm sorry, new lady in. Randy Smith. My bad. Randy snuck in on us on that timeout. And buries the three. Nice shot. 17-11 Cyclones first half inside the Lightning. Lightning leads us with 10. Lena up top. She'll go to Holly, back to Lightning. In the corner, Lee, shot, three-point shot, in and out with the top spin. Rebounded by Smith. Smith will give it off to Niebrigge. Niebrigge to Fallon Taylor. She'll launch a three. Good. And Taylor pulls them within a three-point game now. We had a 17-8 lead. It's a 6-0 run with the visitors. Fowler in the corner to Holly for a three. Good. Olivia Holly. Double C3. Only our second three of the ballgame. It's a biggie. We're back out by 6 at the 2:51 mark to halftime. Basketball up top, Rachel Niebrigge. Right side to Taylor. Lane and Mathena get ready to check back in. Bates up top. And a blocking, illegal screen. That's a moving screen. It's a good call for Richard Church.
Yeah, she was moving just a little bit. It was a good screen, good spot. Tried to get her teammate open, but once you make contact, you try to slide your feet and move in the direction of the defender. You're gonna get a whistle on that more often than you're not. So yeah, good call. Glad it went in our favor, but that's gonna get called about any time.
Hello, Judy Townsend. Thank you for watching. Oh. And there's a walk by Renna. Paul Lindbergh says, hello, thanks for the broadcast. My wife and I are going to attend tonight, but she's sick. So thank you. She wanted to attend. Go Cyclones. We're glad we can provide it for you. But get healthy and get in here Tuesday night when Sullivan East comes to town. After the other night, Tennessee High, 5 of the last 7 games we have are going to be at home. Fouls on Marley Mathena. That is her second team foul, number 3. That brings Maddie Fowler on. Getting ready to check in, so Hood will shoot. Lexus Hood, good. Coach, it doesn't look like it. Well, actually does look like it. These girls are big. This girl's 6'2", Bates 6'4". They got pretty good size here.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm talking about in the first quarter, the length of their zones created probably more turnovers than we've had in the opening quarter of the games I've seen. So, little things like that make a difference. So you got to capitalize on every possession.
Fowler, right side Holly. Holly up top on the arc against the zone and fell down, and Walk will go the other way. 20-15 Cyclones, 2:15 to go to halftime. It was 71-37 up there the first time. I don't think it's going to be that tonight. It's going to be a little tighter. It is a little tighter. In fact, it's a whole lot tighter. Possession, Lady Wolves from Westridge. Inside to Hood. Hood back up top to Smith in the corner. Penetration, puts up the shot, up and in. Nice shot. Split the defenders. Faith Green's got her first 2. Cuts it to 3. Minute 55 to go to halftime. Lane to Lee, flicked loose and picked up by Niebrigge. Niebrigge driving. Niebrigge puts up the runner. No, great defense by Katie Lee. Will go the other way. Coach.
Doing what she does.
Oh, let's box Katie Lee.
Yep, running the floor and doing the little dirty things that matter. So that could have just as easily been an open layup, maybe even a foul. Couldn't have went our way, or could have been a situation where it didn't go our way. But, man, she did a good job running back there and just, getting in front of the ball and creating a shot for us to get the ball back. So good job, Kat Lee.
Cyclones lead it by 3, 1:46 to the break. Don't forget tomorrow, Double C Western Supply or doublecwestern.com, either in person or on the web. You get 23% off anything you spend over $23 till Monday the 23rd, which is coming up this Monday. So you want to save at Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street here in Elizabethton. 23% off everything that's over anything and everything over $23 through Monday. You wear cowboy boots, you need some boots. You got some boots? You got some kickers?
I've got some. I don't wear them. Not much.
Yeah, we need to get you in some boots. Driving line and a love shove on the dribble drive. Foul's going to be on Westridge. Foul's on 24. It's her 7th one-on-one opportunity now for Lena Lyon, who leads us with 10, leads everybody with 10. She'll shoot a front end. Our first free throws of the night. Westridge has been there 6 times and made 3. 20-17 Cyclones, 1:35 to the break. Tuesday night, Sullivan Easton here. Shot is up and in. And we've told you, but we'll tell you again, the district and the regional tournaments here this year. So great home court advantage for the Cyclones to be playing on their home floor. Lyon gets one more shot. Lena, you got it. She has had a heck of a first half. 14 points for Lyon in the first half. Check that, 12 points for Lyon in the first half. Cyclones by 5, 1:24 to go to the break. Up top, that would be Faith Green, the sophomore, driving, puts up with a shot. Off balance, not there. Hood's got it. Brings it down to right hip, puts it back up, and muscles it in. Alexis Hood. Hood's got 6. 22-19, a minute 8 to go. Holly for a double C3. Not there this time. Down low. Chance to tie it here. Smith rebounding, gives it off to Niebrigge. Niebrigge into the front court. Rachel Niebrigge up top. She'll go to the left side of the floor to Green. Green stops at the foul line to Niebrigge, to Smith. She'll go back again to Green. Green down the paint. She walked and got by with it. Goes to Campbell Jones, and she throws it out of bounds. Turnover will go the other way. 40 seconds till halftime. We're up 3. 22-19. Possession, Lightning. Right side to Renna. Renna down the paint, throws up one. Not there. Loose ball. Who's got it? Down to the corner. It'll be Westridge. Smith up the floor. She'll give it to Green. Green down low to Hood. 22 to go in the half. Back to Faith Green. Down to the corner. Now she'll post up Hood. Swings it. Good ball movement, Westridge. Up top, Randy Smith for a 3. Not there. Bricked it. Out of the way will be Katie Lee. And over the shoulder reach. Should be a foul, I would think. I think Hood wanted it. Had good intention to try and tie it up. But came over the shoulder to do it. It's going to be a foul. And it will be. Fouls on number 1. Alexis Hood, her second. Team foul. Number 8 and 1+ now for Katie Lee.
That's an important foul. 10.6 seconds to go. Of course, as a player, you're not always keeping the eye on the clock, but Westridge there kind of had a chance just to put the pressure on us to make a play here before the end of the half. Them being in the bonus, reaching that far away from the basket and creating a foul. I'm sure they're probably not happy about that. Putting Cat Lee on the line, hopefully getting a chance to make 2 here and extend the lead. Maybe we can get a stop here and go into the half field a little better.
Katie Lee's first free throw and first point. She'll get one more here. The senior got it. Oh, Lunchbox Lee. That's a compliment, folks, when I call her that, because she just brings a lunchbox and goes to work. Niebrigge up top. Niebrigge driving right of the block, throws up a prayer. Again, there's Katie Lee. Great defense, and that's your first half. Katie made that stop extra special. She stops that runner, and we go with a 5-point lead at halftime. At the break, the 4th-ranked team in the state, the Lady Cyclones, lead at 24-19. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You are watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
Carter again from right here at Lingerfield Drug Center. We're going to talk about immune health and flu shots. So let's talk about this right here. Black elderberry, vitamin C, and zinc gummies. Tell me about this, would you please?
Yes, those are products, we've talked about them before, but especially with flu season starting up, we're seeing a few people coming in with it now. Those are just some natural products and vitamins, you may not get enough of through regular diet. And all they do is help boost your immune system, help you fight off any, viruses or bacteria you may get, especially at school or going out and about in big crowds and stuff. But we've got gummies, tablets, and chewable tablets about any way, that you might like to take them. But nowadays it's good just to have that little bit of extra boost.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably just go and get those. I love them. I'm out. I'll take them.
Yeah.
All right. And so then we get into allergy and sinus. Let's take, here's some show and tells here. This will be, the first one will be Afrin, blocks in seconds. Tell me about this one.
Especially with people starting to turn the heat on, they're saying, we had a lady call this morning actually said, my nose is stopped up, what can I take for it? And, that's one good thing about us is you can come in and talk to us and we take the time to help figure out what's best for you. But Afrin is a decongestant. And if you're real clogged up in your head, that goes in, breaks everything up, helps you get cleared out. And that's what these other two are actually also. just a little bit different formulations, but a lot of people say I don't like nose sprays because it leaves a bad taste in my throat. And that one's a little bit different formulation, help it stay in your nose and not go down your throat. And that one has got camphor and menthol, like a Vicks Vapor Rub smell, and it helps open you up almost the extra strength, I'd call it, but that one is really good.
So allergies right now are out there, and what are folks coming in and telling about? I would assume leaves and grass and pollen?
Leaves, grass, pollen. Like I said, people turning on the heat where it's been all year, all that dust is burning out, and that's been my problem is bank has turned the heat on us a few days, and it's got my nose a little stopped up. But
you're going to make it through, though, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. I'm a survivor.
You are a survivor. Now, tell us how you can take prescriptions to teachers at schools. I think this is really cool.
Yes, that's something we've been doing, actually been doing a lot of the last month. Especially with teachers being so busy, and a lot of them have kids after school running everywhere, and we're able to, if you let us know what time of day you want it there, whether it be a planning period or lunch break, we'll bring it to you and meet you at the front office or out in the parking lot. And, I don't think it could get much easier.
No.
We like to be as accommodating as we can.
Absolutely. And they do a great job. Lingerfield Drug Center, downtown Elizabeth, and right beside Carter County Bank. Social media, how do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfield Drug Center.
Hours are open?
We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
And the phone number?
It's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks, making it go. Love shopping here, believe in this man, believe in what he does, and his staff. They do a wonderful job. Eric and the guys and ladies at Lingerfield Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth, and proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Scoring for the Cyclones, 7 field goals, 4 for 4 in the stripe, and 2 3-pointers. Led Lena Lyon with 12, Olivia Ollie 6, 4 for Marley Mathena, 2 by Katie Lee. Guys, bring the camera down here. Let's let you see our cheerleading sponsor here at halftime. That would be the one, the only, Victoria Nanny. Hello.
Yes. Hello, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good.
All right. Tell us about tomorrow. Is we've been talking about it for weeks. Tomorrow it is it, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow we've got the winter cheer camp. It's going to be like a basketball-based cheer camp, so we're going to learn some cheers for basketball season, some stunting, tumbling, some games for the little ones with Stormy and Tuffy, and a dance.
It'll be here?
Yes. The younger group, preschool to 3rd grade, will be here from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and the older group from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
You're going to be a long day. You're going to be busy.
I'll be here all day, yeah.
All day. But you love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to be awesome.
So many girls you finally get signed up?
So far, we have 133 that have signed up,
wow,
like in the pre-register, and it's not too late to register. So if you want to register the day of, you can do that. The pre-K to 3rd grade group, you can register from 2:15 until 3 o'clock. And for the older group, 5:30 to 6, you won't receive a T-shirt because the order's already been taken, but you can still come and register.
Yeah, so they can walk in tomorrow and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
It's 133. That's up, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. How much up? Well, way up.
Well, it's last time I think we had 140, so it's close to the same, but it's the first time we've ever done it in the winter, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited we've had a good turnout.
Absolutely. Here tomorrow. Opening session is what time?
It starts at 3 o'clock. Be here around 2:15 to register.
Good job. Thank you, lady.
All right, thank you.
Keep up the good work. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, let's get Lucas Honeycutt's in here, our basketball coach here at halftime. Our guys coach coming up next. Our guys game coming up next, I should say. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. First time out, we went up there. You told me on the show earlier this week, didn't play real well. The first time we played them up there against Westridge there, what happened? Give me a scouting report.
Early game, it was an early game. People still kind of getting their legs back under them, getting in shape. Mason still had the big wrap on the finger. Those football guys just trying to get their legs back, trying to get in sync. Even basketball guys, A lot of them hadn't played any varsity at that point, and just trying to figure things out. So it's like night and day from where we were to where we're at. I hope our play reflects it. You know, I really feel like we've gotten a lot better, and I know Westridge has gotten better. So, you know, it should be interesting to see. You know, you compare, you know, you want to try to compare scores, compare games. I mean, Science Hill game for our game's close. We come out to win. Same thing with them. They had a last-second win against them. So, should be interesting if you base it off that. And those games are really close together.
We played hard Tuesday night at Tennessee. I had the 10th ranked team that stayed on the ropes. I feel like I played them, but down to the end they made the plays and beat us. But great effort by our kids the other night.
Yeah, I really thought, you know, like, you know, if we play that game, I don't know, 1st of January, late December, we're probably like tickled to death even though we lose. But like it's getting to that point now, we're getting better and better, and now that starts to sting. It's like, okay, well, boys, we're right there. We just got to finish. And a few things better, a few offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds go our way. Free throws, you know, make a little bit better decisions, shot selection, take care of the ball. You know, like there's a number of things you could go to kind of, you know, fix it and get better. But, you know, we've had to work on all those things all year, and we are getting better, and that's kind of the message that we gave them. We can see the growth, we can see the numbers. Just got to get it done on the scoreboard.
3 in a row, Tuesday East, Friday Volunteer, of course, tonight, so it's good to be at home.
Yeah, we took a hiatus from home games early in the year, and that's somewhat planned, but, you know, you can't do anything about your conference schedule, but, you know, trying to push things back, make sure that we, you know, had enough time to get guys in there and practice, you know, after, you know, what we thought was going to be a pretty good football round, which it was. We always know our guys are going to, you know, make it deep in the playoffs, so we just didn't know how deep, you know, so always wanting to have extra time to get those guys in and ready and kind of accommodated before they, you know, take on other people.
Talk to you after the game. Let's go get him. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones.
Yep. Head coach Lucas Honeycutt with us again. Look here, he's learned how to set the mic. I love it. Set the headphone down with the microphone up. Let's run down the scoring for the visitors, the Wolves out of Westridge. 5 field goals, 3 for 6 from the stripe, and a couple of 3-pointers. Alexis Hood was 6, 3 points. Randy Smith, 2 points. Faith Green, 1 point. Rachel Niebrigge, and 5 points to lead them by Fallon Taylor, and Lillian Bates has 2. And that's what we've got going on right now with the Lady Cyclones and the Lady Wolves. We're halfway home. Lena Lyon leads everybody with 12 points. So ready to start the second half here. Boys game coming up next, plus homecoming. The crowning of Miss Elizabeth and Cyclone basketball coming up a little bit later on here. 24-19 halftime. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. We sure do appreciate it. All right, let's go back up to the cameras. This is great camera work. All 3 cameras student run tonight. So let's kick it back upstairs and get Dr. J these cans back on, as we say in the business. I don't know. Great camera, there it is. How about that one to start things? Down under the basket. All right, stolen away Holly to get it started. Olivia to start the second half of the basketball. Holly leaves it up top to Renna. Renna will go to Cat. Cat down low to Lightning. Lightning leads everybody with 12. Holly, Renna. Renna double C3, not there. Comes out hard. Rebound Niebrigge. Niebrigge with the basketball. Homecoming will crown the basketball homecoming queen coming up here in a little while. Into the front court. Inside, left to block Hood. Back up top to Smith. Inside to Bates. Bates looks, nothing. Back up top to Niebrigge to run the offense. Hello to Jonathan and Kim Morton. We know that name. Synonymous with success in Elizabeth. And Deuce Morton shot inside. That'd be his folks. And a whistle and a foul on the floor on the Cyclones. Maybe Lee or maybe Mathena. Let's see if it's Marley. It's a third. It's going to be on Kate Lee, her first. Katie's lunchbox gets her first. Team foul number 1, Dr. J. Right side shot, good. Fallon Taylor for a 3. She's got 8 to lead them. And she cuts it to 2, 24-22. 6:59 to go in the third quarter. Lane with it up top. She'll go to Lee. Lee looks up top, has a knock loose, stolen away. Niebrigge steals it with a chance to tie, and they do. Brand new ball game, sir. Tie ball game. Cyclones up top to Katie Lee. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, wait. I thought, uh-oh, he's tuned me out. Shot, ran a lane, air ball. Rebound Bates. We're going to try and take your first lead of the ball game here. They're on a 5-0 run here to start the third quarter. 24-24, tie game to the 6:18 mark. Right side, Taylor. Taylor inside to Hood for the lead. Got it. Alexis Hood, their first lead of the ball game at 26-24. Fowler gets ready to check in. So first lead of the night. Lane will go to Holly for double C3 block. Gets it back. Whistle. Foul on Taylor. I think. See if they called on 24.
Yeah,
it is 24.
So. Yep.
Taylor, her second. Team foul number 1 of the first half, Dr. J.
Yep. Hood's a tough matchup. You know, she's. I think they're making a deliberate effort to make sure that she gets touches. And, you know, she's had a couple buckets here early. She's going to be a tough matchup, and you know, trying to figure out how to guard her and stop her is going to be obviously a focus in the second half.
Riley up top to Fowler. Fowler with the basketball. We're down 2. Holly bluffs the 3. Penetration, floater, not there. Rebound Bates. Bates will come out of there with it up the floor. She'll go to Allie Riley. Riley with the basketball. Third quarter, 26-24 Westridge leads it here at the 5:35 mark in the third. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Inside Bates. Bates against Fowler. Shot not there. Good defense by Maddie. Whistle and a foul on the floor. Let's see. It's going to be offensive foul Alexis Hood. That's her third.
That's an important foul. Going after the ball right there. Good job by our ladies blocking her out, keeping her on her back, and just making sure she's having to work for those extra opportunities.
13 foul. Shot taken, not there, a double C3 rebound, Lightning. Lightning back up top, she'll go to Holly. Holly a floater, not there. Cyclones coming out ice cold in the third. Up the floor, into the front court, Riley. Riley leads it to Taylor. Taylor to Niebrigge. 26-24, Westridge. 4:55 to go in the third. To Bates on the left side. Cross-court pass to Taylor. Inside to Hood. Hood with 3 fouls. Turnaround shot comes up short. Good defense, Fowler, and got the rebound. She'll give it up the floor to Lightning. Lightning into the front court. Lena, right corner to Whitson. Whitson runs the baseline, and she stepped. Yep, good call. She dribbled on the baseline. Will go the other way in the turnover.
Westridge's defense is really still doing a job of continuing to disrupt us. You know, just a little bit of their length, like that play right there. Getting back on defense. Our transition points kind of been down tonight. So, again, it's just kind of a different pace game, 26-24. It's a low-scoring game, one we haven't been in a while. Good test for our team.
Niebrigge, right side to Smith. Up top to Riley. Riley to Smith. Cross the paint, or check that Niebrigge. Puts out the runner. Great defense, Marley Messina. Fowler came down with a Bates knocked out of her hand, and we get the basketball. 26-24 Westridge. 4:24 to go in the third quarter. Whitson, Lyon, Fowler, Messina, and Holly on the floor. Fowler down low to Lightning. Lightning. Lena Lyon runs the baseline. Foul inside to Marley. In and out. Down low. Out of there with it will be a whistle and a foul on Lightning. It'll be her first. Lena Lyon, her first team foul number 2.
That was a good look. We were a little more patient right there. It seemed like we've been in a little bit of a rush the last 2 or 3 possessions, getting shots up. We got into the paint, drew the defense down. Marley got a good look. It just rimmed in and out. That's a good shot. We can handle possessions like that. We'll score more often on those than we miss.
Niebrigge with it up top, across the timeline. She'll go up top to Bates. Bates back to Niebrigge. Stole away.
Go.
Lightning on the pickpocket. Lyon driving. Lightning runner. Go.
Not going to catch her.
Ties it up for the 4th time of the ball game at 26 now. Clock at 3:44 to go in the third. Good ball game. The crowd keeps coming. Homecoming. Going to be a good crowd tonight. In fact, they're spilled over the upper deck here. Riley with the basketball. Where else do you want to be on a Friday night but in here watching basketball? Down low, Riley tied up with Messina, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll be Cyclone basketball. 26-26 tie. Third quarter, clock 3:29 to play. Dr. John Mitten, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Into the front court, Lightning. Lightning down right side to Fowler. Fowler with the basketball. Inside to Messina. To Holly. Up top to Whitson. To Fowler. Looks inside, nothing. Back up top, you'll go to Holly. Bounces it to Fowler. Cross court. to Lightning. She can't penetrate. Good cutoff defense by Riley. Back up top. Tie ball game, third quarter to Whitson. Whitson to Lightning. Lightning takes it down, puts up the floater, blocked by Bates. Out of the window will be Niebrigge. There's the size of 6'4" Lillian Bates to block that shot. That didn't happen often. Inside to Bates, down low, posting up against Mathena, puts up the shot over there. Lillian Bates has got 4. They take the lead back at 28-26. Clock at 2:44 to go in the third. Right side Fowler. Trap goes back to Whitson. Up top to Holly. Holly to Lightning. Lyon goes back up top to Whitson. Whitson right side to Fowler. Fowler nearly has it knocked out of her hand. Fowler bounces it up top, knocked loose. Lightning gets it back. Lightning driving. Cut off in the corner, goes up top to Fowler. Touch pass inside to Mathena, and Bates with a love shove from behind. Great post up by Marley. Foul's going to be on Lillian Bates. That's her third foul. So she and Hood, the two big girls, got 3 fouls apiece. Holly out, Fowler out. In goes Renna, and in goes Katie Lee. In the corner, Lightning across the paint. Down to the corner to Renna. Renna runs the baseline. Splits the defenders, can't get the shot, kicks it back up top to Whitson, and a 3-second goal. Yep. Renna Lane's yet to score here, folks. That is unusual. Marley Mathena with 4, but Renna's yet to get on the scoreboard and get in the scoring column. 28-26 Westridge, 2:11 to go in the third. Niebrigge up the floor. She can play. She can handle that ball. And now a whistle and a timeout. Wolves. 30-second timeout. Full timeout. Full timeout. So tomorrow we will bring you T.A. Duggar basketball. At 2 o'clock, the ladies will take on Sullivan Heights. At 3:15, the gentlemen will take on Sullivan East. It's back-to-back T.A. Duggar basketball from Johnsonville Middle School in Kingsport. About 1:50 airtime and 2 o'clock tip, back-to-back.
Yep. Another Saturday full basketball. Seemed like it was that way last week too, wasn't it?
How about our JV team last night, sir? Awesome. They run the table.
Yeah. They're proud of those girls. Good. I mean, coaching staff did a good job with them, and had a great season. I mean, what else can you say? Kind of anticipated that game against Tennessee High might be a little closer. We played them tough, or they played us tough twice throughout the season. Obviously, they finished second in the conference to us, so it's kind of fitting to be able to play them in the championship game. But you got to credit all the coaching staff, of course, for the job that they did, getting the kids ready. And I think that the last night's result just stemmed from just continually getting better throughout the season. They peaked it throughout time, and had a good finish. So congratulations to them. Again, the coaching staff and the school, it's a big deal.
22-0. Smith up top to Alley. Alley will give to Niebrigge. Third quarter, we're down 2. 1:56 to go. A little tight in here right now. Didn't expect this, I don't think. Niebrigge, she'll take it on the left side of the floor. She'll go there to Faith Green. Green back to Niebrigge. She'll go to Randy Smith. Smith down the paint, puts it up, blocked by Mathena. Great job by Marley, and Marley picks up the loose basketball. Gives it to Lightning. Down to the corner, Renna. Renna driving, deep down to the right corner, Riley Woodson, stolen away by Allie Riley. Down the low, underneath the Faith Green, falling out of bounds. Turnover, coach, go the other way.
Yeah, turnovers just keep happening. Looks like we've got about 11 turnovers. They've got about 10. May have missed a few here and there, but the turnover battle just continues. The game's kind of hit and miss. Hadn't really gotten to a rhythm. Ball keeps kind of going out of bounds, tipped around, turnover here, turnover there. So difficult to get in a rhythm. Good offensive possession right here, pay off for us.
With it up top, Renna Lane. Renna will go left side to Riley. Whitson inside to Mathena. Touch pass to Lee. Open. Great.
There we go.
Ball movement to Cat Lee. Lunchbox got his 4. And we're tied back at 28, our 5th tie of the ball game. Niebrigge with it up top. Niebrigge will work inside. Bates deflected. Lee's got it on the steal. Great job by Marley Mathena again defensively. To Lightning. Lightning down the paint. The floater. Good. Lena Lyons got 16. We're back by 2 with 35 to go in the third. It's anybody's game right now, folks. 4th-ranked team in the States on the ropes here a little bit. Niebrigge, good ball game. Niebrigge, Westridge has come to play, and it's shown here. Backdoor cut. Can't get the shot. Those in inside. Stalled away. Faith Green. or stolen away. Lena Lyon from Faith Green, driving. Lightning puts up the floater, not there, and she'll draw the foul on Niebrigi. That's her first, team foul number 4.
Defensive pressure, turnovers, creating transition where Lena and obviously we are at our best. So last minute and a half here has felt more like our pace, getting out in open court, making good decisions, and so all stem from defense. So the last 3 possessions have been really good, resulted in 5 points now, and if she knocks this one down, it'll be the 6th, which will position us good heading into the 4th quarter.
Lena's got 17. One more shot for Lightning. 18 seconds to go in the 3rd. Lightning, Lena Lyon has had a night. 18 points for Lena Lyon. Riley, basketball. Allie Riley trapped. Ball knocked loose. Lena.
Get on it.
Riley and Whitson, and it's tied up. Jump ball, Westridge basketball. 10 seconds to go. 32-28 Cyclones. We've scored 6 unanswered here. We trail 28-26. Niebrigi puts it into play here right in front of us with 10 seconds to go in the period. Niebrigi looking for a cutter, and she'll get it into Hood. Hood playing with 3 fouls. Back to Campbell Jones. To Allie Riley to the cutter. Niebrigi down under, puts it up. Blocked by Marley Mathena again. Puts it back up again. Not there. What a ball game by Marley Mathena defensively. 60-second break. We played 3. We lead 32-28. You're watching a little.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy where they get to come in, sit in a chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
We start the 4th quarter. We lead at 32-28 on a 6-0 run here. Boys gain to follow. Lightning to Renna. Renna looks up top. She'll go to Holly. Holly looking inside. Olivia goes right side to Lightning. She's got 18 to lead everybody. Up top, Fowler. Fowler to Mathena. Mathena to Holly for a 3. Got it! Olivia Holly, 3 big threes tonight. Come at crucial times. We're out by 7. We're on a 9-0 run here. Up top, Niebrigi. Niebrigi with the basketball. Down to the corner, Allie Riley for a 3. Nice shot. Allie Riley buried it. Deep out of the right corner, 35-31. 7:23 to play. Renna with it up top, yet to score. Lane will go to Holly. Holly to Fowler. Fowler to Lightning. Lena Lyon, crossover dribble, cut off. She'll keep dribbling. Lena out here on the arc. Lena, and there's going to be a timeout for
30-second.
30-second timeout. 30, I was watching Coach Andrews. He got rather animated. I haven't seen that for a while.
Yeah.
He's up.
Pretty obvious.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little...
Here in the 4th quarter.
Cyclone possession. Holly with the basketball. Holly to Lightning. In the corner to Renna. Back up top to Holly. Holly to Renna. Renna down low to Lightning. Run that base on a floater. Not there. Rebound Marley. Rebound Lyon. Lena gets it out of there. Up top for a three for Renna. Not there. Rebound. It's pulled down by Allie Riley of Westridge. 35-31 and a dandy. 6:35 to play. Anybody's game now. Riley with it up top. Riley to Niebrigge. High post to Bates. Bates working on Mathena. To Niebrigge. Across the paint. She'll go up top to Riley. Allie Riley. To Bates. Inside to Hood. Hood against Fowler. Puts it up. Good. Alexis Hood. She's got 10. She leads them. 35-33. Cyclones lead it. Clock at 6:03 to play. Loads of time. R5, Lane, Lyon, Holly, Fowler, and Mathena. They have Bates, Hood, Taylor, Niebrigge, and Riley. They're big.
They are.
That front line is big. Lightning to Renna. Renna with it, looking inside, nothing. Up top to Holly. Olivia to the foul line. She'll go to Fowler. Fowler driving, goes back to Holly. Holly looking for help. Feeds it inside to Marley. Marley up top to Lightning. Lightning the floater. Good! Lena Lyon with 20. 37-33. Hello, William Welch. How you doing, sir? Allie Riley to Niebrigge and a foul on Renna Lane.
Kind of got caught in between there. She sniffed it out. She was just a half a step late, but good job right there by the Cyclones putting the pressure on those made shots. You know, we created some turnovers there toward the end of the third quarter, which made a big difference. We got to create a few more of those, try to stretch out this lead.
Possession for the Wolves. 37-33 Elizabethton. 5:21 to play. Riley up top to Hood, playing with three. Looking inside to Bates, camped in there. Back to Riley, Riley for a three, not there. Rebound Lightning.
Good block out.
They're still coming, folks. The crowd's still coming in here. Right side to Holly. Holly up top to Lightning. Lena floater off the glass, not there on the bank shot. Rebound Mathena puts it up, not there. Loose ball, Lane's got it, puts it up, good! Renna Lane's first two are big. Renna Lane gives us a 6-point lead with 4:48 to play. That was a huge first bucket of the night for our senior. Shot, runner, rimmed out, rebound, Renna. Lane's got on the missed shot with Niebrigge. Up to 4 to Lightning. Lightning pushes, oh, what a great bounce pass to Holly and off the leg of Taylor. Cutting to the right side of the bucket on a bounce pass, threading through traffic. Laid it perfectly on Holly's hand, but Taylor got a handle out of bounds, and we'll keep it. Great pass, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Great pass. Head up. Good job by Olivia running the floor. Almost caught it there and was able to convert the shot, but I was going to say Marley picks it up. Good job, Marley. Rebound. Offensive rebound, good. Creating extra possessions and extra opportunities. That's a big deal.
Athena missed that shot, went after it. That's basic basketball. Follow your shot. Foul's going to be on Allie Riley, her third.
Picked up 4 offensive rebounds just in this quarter alone. Scored off of 1 of those 4, potentially 2 out of the 4. 50% of the time, offensive rebounds are almost like a turnover for Westridge in a situation like that. You know, when you want to make sure that you give teams one shot at it, but getting offensive rebounds for us or turning them over on the defensive side of the floor really is the same result. It's more shots at the basket for us.
Second shot, Marlon Mathena, good. She's got 5. 40-33 Cyclones, 4:29 to go. 4th-ranked team in the state being tested tonight. Niebrigge with the basketball. Down the right side of the floor, and Lightning's got her second foul. Lena Lyon, her second, team foul number 4. Possession, Wolves, side court. Niebrigge gives it to Bates, back to Niebrigge. Clock, 4:18 to go, we're up 7. And now a timeout, I think, for 30-second timeout for Christy Walling and the Wolves. Full timeout.
Need help finding that perfect gift? Jeweler's Bench provides the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices, providing unique jewelry for all occasions. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays sparkle. Always remember, you get more for your money at the Jeweler's Bench.
From our family to yours, we would like to thank you for supporting our business for over 20 years.
And as always, we wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Girls got touches, and when they're in the middle of the court together, playing a high-low game with their back to the basket or, facing the basket, trying to take it to the rim, pretty hard to guard. And mainly because of their size and their length, it's caused some disruption on the defensive side of the floor, but, it makes it tough. I mean, they're big girls, they're skilled, they can handle the ball, they can shoot it, so it's created a little bit of a matchup problem for us. So the question was, what do you say if you're Westridge? I say make sure one of those girls touches it this last 4 minutes right here, just to give you a chance to score. On our behalf, we got to make sure we're guarding them. And I'm sure Coach Andrews is taking care of that. I don't need to say too much about that, for sure.
Riley with the basketball, gives it to Niebregi. 4:10 to go, big possession here. Bates left of the block. They're down 7. Bates working on Mathena, puts up the shot, not there. Great job, Marley Mathena. Hood with the rebound, up and not there. Rebound, puts it up and in. Fallon Taylor knocked out by Holly, and it should be Westridge basketball. That's a correct call. Was not Holly, my apology. It was Kat Lee. Smacked that ball and couldn't get to it, goes out of bounds. They'll keep it. 3:55 to play. We're up 7. Another big possession continuing. Taylor with it up top. Inside to Bates. They're going inside on Mathena. Spin move. Bates. Not there. Rebound. Whitson. Riley comes out of the pack. Riley pushes it. Whitson driving. She'll circle back up top. Whitson with the basketball. She'll give it off to Lightning. She'll cross it over to Renna. Lane feeds it down low to Lee. Lunchbox Lee up top. She'll go to Lena, to Whitson. Whitson will bounce it up top to Renna. Renna with the basketball. She'll high post it inside to Marley. Back to Riley for a 3. Not there. Double C3. Rebound, Alexis Hood. Clock at 3:19 to go. We're up 7. Riley down to the corner. Running the baseline. Puts up the shot. Fallon Taylor. And she'll draw the foul. Hello, Linda Daughtery, saying go Westridge with 32 basketballs with across here. That's good. Got a good team.
They do. It's a good test. Good test for us.
Test.
Great game coming down the stretch right here. That's good help defense by Marley right there, just stepping over. She did a good job running the floor and catching Bates when she got there, but she had the help on the drive. She got herself out of position a little bit, reached just a touch.
Wasn't there, but it's hard to believe we beat this team 71-37.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better.
Yes, they have. She makes her second shot. Taylor's got 9. 40-34, 3:05 to play. We'll take the air out of us. Looks like to be a little 4-corner or stall. I don't know if you call it a 4-corner, the stall a little bit. Riley Whitson right here in front of us. Whitson back to Renna Lane. To Mathena. The Lightning. Penetration. Puts up the floater. Not there. Rebound Mathena. Marley puts it up. Good. Big stick back by Marley Mathena. Took some time off the clock and got points. You can't beat that. We're up 8. 42-34. Clock at 2:32 to play. Downside, Niebregi down inside a shot, I should say. Shot bounces around, no. Out of there with it. Lightning's got it. Here we go. Lightning penetration.
Good decision.
Brings it back up top. We'll ice it a little bit. Lightning penetration. Now she puts up the floater. Good. Lena Lyon, 22 points for Lightning. 44-34, our biggest lead at 10 now. And a whistle and a foul on a hold. Let's see who's the guilty party here. Katie Lee.
Yeah.
Her second. Team foul number 5 and a timeout, Westridge.
Oh, that decision right there by Lena. That was a senior decision.
Yep.
Coming up the court there. Obviously, she knows time and score and the position that we're in, but dribbled it back out, got double teamed, trapped, found a way out of it, got in the lane, and took a really high percentage shot. Late in the game, in a perfect world, anybody would suggest, and even we might, that, well, there's 2 minutes to go, dribble it, don't shoot it, just hold the ball. But, I mean, Westridge's length's giving us trouble all night. Obviously, they're going to do some things to try to get the ball back. But I think the message you got to give your team, especially with a lot of seniors, leaders out there, is we don't want to stall ourselves, but we want to take a high percentage shot. We just want to make sure that whatever we take is high percentage. And these ladies know what that is. just like Lena right there. She got in the lane. It's a shot she makes a million times in practice. She's made it about 8 or 10 times tonight, which is why she's at 20-plus points. But she took a high percentage shot. We were in rebounding position. So that was a great possession. And, again, that's senior leadership on behalf of Lena there, just trying to close this game out inside 2 minutes. We've got to stay focused, though. 10 points, we can give that up in a hurry. Any team can. So we just got to make sure we stay focused on what we're doing.
Yeah, I found it. We got to go to the camera here between games and show a picture of a young John Mitten.
A little less gray.
A little less gray.
Yeah.
In the corner, Taylor. Taylor to Smith. She's trapped. Big possession here.
Good.
We're up 10 with 2 to go here. Knocked out of bounds, and Westridge will keep it. So possession, Wolves. Boys game to follow. This place is packed in here tonight. It should be. Down low, nice speed rally to Rachel Niebrigge. That's her 5th point of the ball game. They cut it to 8. 1:51 to play. We're not out of the woods yet. Riley Whitson down the paint. Riley puts up the floater. Good. Uncontested layup. Not much defense there. Riley scores on the dribble drive left of the block. Niebrigge with it into the front court. Niebrigge trapped. Niebrigge to the foul line. Niebrigge looking for help. Goes down to the corner. Shot Fallon Taylor. Not there. Who's got it? Riley Whitson with the board. Cyclones by 10 with 1:25 to play.
Let's go. Let's go.
Lena Lyons. Some of these girls will be in the homecoming court at the halftime of the boys' game. Lightning foul Niebrigge on the reach.
You know, one thing about our team, Tom, is that every girl on our team can shoot it, can handle the ball, they can pass it. So the skill level, on that press offense right there, we passed it to Marley, and her defender was so far off of her because she's not comfortable guarding up there. Marley brought the ball up the court and put it on the deck. She feels comfortable doing it, which, you know, to me is a big deal because it creates a lot of pressure on the defense, takes a lot of pressure off our guards.
Riley Whitson to the foul line. Top of the key, I should say. Bounce it back top to Renna. Renna, clock in our favor. 1:05 to go. We're up 10. Whitson got a good, strong, stout test tonight. This Westridge team, looking at the standings here, they are in the conference. They are currently 2-2. I'm surprised. They're 10 and 11 on the year. They're sub 500. They're a good basketball team, folks. I'm telling you.
David Crockett and Daniel Boone are good too. You know, they're nipping just right below their heels. You know, I'm sure they gave them a test if they've played them already. If they haven't, this team's coming for sure. They've improved a lot since the beginning of the season, and I like the way they play. You got to say hats off to them.
Riley Whitson, big floor game tonight. She got 3 points. Getting to pick our Port Chav Deli players of the game. I've got mine too. We'll see what he says during the break. 47-36 Cyclones. We're going to hang on and win this thing. It's been tight. I'll go on record with 11-point lead with a minute to go. 12-point lead. Cyclones going to run at 18-4 on the year. Right side of the floor, Niebrigge. Up the floor, being dogged by Lightning. Lena Lyon, Niebrigge. Not only she score a lot of points, she plays defense all the time, usually against her best ball handler. And a dribble drive foul on the Cyclones. Foul's going to be on Katie Lee, her third. First one in foul trouble with the Cyclones. 7th team foul, 1+. Campbell Jones is ready to check in here. Allie Riley. Coach, I haven't seen this many people here in a long time. We've got a big crowd in here tonight. I haven't seen this many people in a while.
Oh, yeah. Homecoming always does a good job bringing that out. You know, our members of our ensemble is going to be singing here in a little while, and our homecoming court, of course. You know, appreciate Coach Holt, you know, doing the things he's been doing. Just not homecoming tonight. Obviously, that's a tradition, but some of the little things that we're doing during halftime of games and in between games and that kind of stuff to make a more entertaining atmosphere, as if, you know, watching the Cyclones is not enough. Atta girl, Cat Lee.
Renna Lane, great feed to Lunchbox Lee. She got the basket. Chance for a Cyclone three-point play on a great assist by Renna Lane.
Yep. Cat Lee running the floor in position. Which is something she does quite frequently, and it's helps the team, helps her being scrappy, getting out and running the floor. Find yourself in position, you can convert stuff like that. So good job by Cat.
Cat Lee trying to complete a three-point play. She got 6 tonight. Lee will eye the mark. 43 seconds to play. Rims out. Rebound Bates, who's checked in. Bates at 6'4" will give it off to Niebrigge. Niebrigge into the front court. Rachel Niebrigge driving against Lightning. Splits the defenders. Took an extra step. Got by with it, but goes out of bounds. Stripped out of her hand. And Michael Barnett says, good job, guys. Thank you, Michael Barnett. One of our great sponsors at Big John's Closeouts. Get all my stuff at Big John's. Ball knocked loose, picked back up. Boys game to follow here. Right side runner, shot taken good. Counted by Rachel Niebrigge. Clock with 18 to go. We're up 11. Lightning, left side of the floor, got a little love shove, and the foul should go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on 24. Foul on Taylor, her third. Well, he says fourth. I got three. Matters not. 15 to go.
Wayne just played a solid game tonight. She got off early to a good start around the rim. I think she had 14 of our first 20 or 22 offensively, but she's done again what she continues to do, and that is handle the ball under pressure and just keep us moving. She's the motor.
Fought through that pick. Take shot. Niebrigge not there. Out of there with the Cyclones. Catley's got it again. That'll do it. Cyclones win it. 50 to 39. Elizabethton hangs on. A good test by a good basketball team. The Westridge Lady Wolves gave us all we wanted. Final score, Cyclones win it 50 to 39. We go to 18-4. And again, that would put us still at fourth in the state. And Westridge falls to 10-12 in a non-conference ball game. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. A 60-second timeout. We'll be right back, pick our players of the game, and talk to, I think, Coach Andrews, And I also want to get, let's see who. I think.
I know what I want to be when I grow up.
I'm one of those people who just always knew what she wanted to be.
I probably want to be a doctor.
From a really young age, I always wanted to be a doctor.
But like a really good doctor.
I would even make my little brother pretend he was sick just so I could take care of him.
I think being healthy is important so people can have a happy life.
And when someone along the way said, girls don't become doctors, my teacher inspired me to follow my dreams.
Mr. Green says I can be whatever I want.
And now I'm a research scientist at a medical university. Thank you, Mr. Green, for just believing in me.
Thanks, Mr. Green.
You help make their dreams possible. We can do the same for you.
Said it before we went to commercial there, and as the game was closing out. I mean, what she does is hard. It's hard to replace. As much time as she spends handling the ball, a turnover will happen here and there, bad decision here and there, but for the most part, it's hard to argue with her play and just how well she played tonight. Offensively, it shows up in the stat line for a number of reasons, but she does a lot of the little things right, and so good job by her. And then Marley Mathena played a really good game tonight. She had to handle a lot of different things at her. Probably a good test. Well, no doubt a good test for the team and for her too. Just because it's a different style of game. It was a little bit more muddy as far as handling the ball, and the pace wasn't necessarily like we wanted it. It's kind of hard to get going because they were making some shots. And they did a good job in their transition defense and closing lanes. And so some things that we hadn't seen in a while. It was good for us. It's good to get in a test like that, but. Obviously it's good that we came out on top and came out with a win.
50 to 39 final score. So our Port Charles Deli players of the game tonight, Lena Lyon. It's all in the socks. Way to go, Lady Cyclones. Okay. Lena Lyon with 22 and Marley Mathena, great floor game, defending the big girls inside all night long. Did not get in foul trouble. She finished with 7, and they are Port Charles Deli's player of the game. We'll take a break. We'll come right back, and we will be back after this. We'll take an extended timeout for a few minutes. We're 12 minutes away from tip-off. We'll be back. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
Dan Britt, Big Dan's Barbecue. Tell us what's going on. Why would we want to come to Big Dan's Barbecue? What's your specialty?
Well, of course, barbecue, but we smoke everything on site. I don't take any shortcuts. I make my own sauces, rub, don't get any cheap meat, and we let it go low and slow. And then we have all the sides too, barbecue beans, mac and cheese, homemade chips. We got fries, collard greens, coleslaw, baked potato salad. Then we also got burgers and dogs and chicken tenders and, sliders and stuff. If you're with somebody that wants barbecue but you want something different. And we got BLTs and grilled cheese. We got smoked bologna. Of course, hot dogs, all that stuff, but mostly barbecue.
Tell me about the burn-ins. That's real popular.
The burn-ins became real popular. It's the tip of a brisket where it's real marbly, and you put more rub on it, put it back in the smoker, and render the fat out of it. And then it's like smoky good cubes of beef, tender beef.
Oh, it's awesome. The burn-ins, Big Dan's is the best. This phone number, by the way, is 542-2272. Planning folks already planning weddings and outdoor gigs coming up in the spring and field days and all kinds of ways you can help folks. Tell me about that.
Yep. Just call and I'll give you a quote and we'll make it happen, and I'll make sure you don't run out of food. I've been doing this for a long time, and we cook like we're cooking for family, and we want to make everybody happy, and we want to be the real deal, and just serve good food and barbecue, and we love being part of downtown Elizabethton. We love Elizabethton. I'm from here. The whole family's from here. And, we just love being part of the community and serving good barbecue.
Social media, how do we find you?
I'm on Facebook. I got somebody building me a website. I'm in the Stone Age, but we are on Facebook. So, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue.
One of our great sponsors, folks, of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Love the guy, Dan Britt and the gang downtown Elizabethton at Big Dan's Barbecue.
The Cyclone basketball team will be back home next week, hosting Sullivan East on Tuesday and volunteer on Friday. The girls will tip off at 6:30 with boys at 8. Come out and support your Cyclone basketball team.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand-cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Nine for Fallon Taylor. 7 for Rachel Niebrigge. 4 tonight for Lillian Bates. 4 for Allie Riley. 3 for Randy Smith. 2 at halftime, or 2 tonight, I should say, for Faith Green. 50-39, Cyclones win it. Players of the game, Lena Lyon and Marley Mathena. So we shift gears now to the gentlemen. And for the guys, let's take a look at Westridge at 12-8, Cyclones at 7-10 on the season. Lucas Honeycutt, 202 wins, 122 defeats. Of course, John Dyer, the veteran coach at Westridge, longtime coach at Sullivan East, retired, had some illness, sickness, and bounced back and said, I want to coach a little bit more, and he is. He's doing a great job. That's what's going on again with the coaching staff again for the Westridge Wolves. Head coach John Dyer, great guy. The assistant coaches would go Mark Pendleton, Chase Arnold, Tyler Harmon, Josh Pendleton, Mark Pendleton. Let's run down the roster for Westridge at 12 up and 8 down. Avery Horn, 6-foot sophomore, wears number 10. Wade Witcher, over 1,000-point scorer. Witcher, 6'3", senior, wears 11. Houston Sherfy, 6-foot senior, wears 12. Chase Gill, 5'8", junior, 20. Will Harris, 6'3", senior, number 22. Eli Bright, 5'8", sophomore, number 24. Trey Frazier, 6'3" sophomore wears 30. Parker Lemming, 6'3" senior, wears 33. Sawyer Tate, 6'1" junior, wears 40. And the big guy, Dawson Arnold, 6'9", senior, wears 50. Charles Nelson says Hampton, I would assume it's Hampton's girls, leading Cloudland going into the fourth quarter. At this chronological time of the night, I would assume it's a girls' game. 40-38 going into the fourth quarter. Both those ladies' teams are dynamite. Hampton second in the state at 18-0, and Cloudland at 13-5, both undefeated in the Watauga Valley Conference. For the Cyclones, Luke Whaley wears 0. He's a 5'9" junior. See him warming up. Great camera work, guys. That'd be Dylan heading up there at the top. Nate Stevens, 5'10" senior, wears 3. Zach Wallen, 6-foot freshman, wears 10. Andrew Barnett, 5'9" sophomore, 12. Dalton Mitchell, 6-foot senior, wears 15. Zach Bates, 5'10" junior, wears 20. Will Churchill, the 6'1" junior, wears 21. Mac Paulson, 6'3" junior, wears 22 for the Cyclones. Jackson Hobbs, 6'4" junior, number 24. Nathan Schuma, number 42, the 6'3" senior. Hudson Smith, 6'6" sophomore, wears number 50. Mason Ball, 6'4" junior, wears 54. And Justice Wallen, the freshman, wears 44. Love the new warm-ups. Black, orange letter E, trimmed out in white. That's a really good looking warm-up there. I like that, with Tuffy on the front of it. Again, Cyclones right back here Tuesday against Sullivan East, and then right back here on Friday night, a week from tonight, against the Volunteer Falcons. In fact, as we said, the broadcast on Tuesday night. After that game Tuesday at Tennessee High, 5 of our last 7 games are here. We go to University High, and we go to Science Hill. I think I got that right. No, I'm sorry, we did not get that right. We go to Unicoi County and Science Hill. Everything else is going to be here at home. We'll take a 60-second break, 60-second timeout, guys. We'll be right back, and we'll get ready for this one. The Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
And we're back again. Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves going to their respective benches. No, not yet. Getting close. Again, tomorrow, 2 o'clock, we'll be at Johnsonville Middle School for the T.A. Duggar girls varsity. At 2 o'clock, and then at 3:15, the girls play Sullivan Heights, and the gentlemen will play Sullivan East. Winners move on, losers are eliminated. Cyclones, tomorrow, of course, last night, Tia Duggar ran the table and won it all. And we'll try and find it. I got it in here. I brought it with me with the intent, express purpose to, here it is, yep. These girls finished 22-0. Right down the list, Sydney Mint, number 3, Lacey Gobble, number 2, Ava Rogers, number 10, Daisy Parks, 30. You don't need to know the numbers. Sydney Mint, Lacey Gobble, Ava Rogers, Daisy Parks, Madison Barnett, Ava Sheets, Kiana Adams, Orion Fleener, Aubrey Zabo, Meadow Pittman, Dania Nave, Mackenzie Perkins, Hayden Richardson, and Mackenzie Lowe's what I got on the roster. Coaches Abigail Thacker and Alex Ingram, 22-0. They ran the table, and they are the undisputed, undefeated JV tournament champions, beating a good Tennessee High Middle School team last night decisively, 41-13. So, great job done. So we're ready to go game 2 here. Cyclones against another big, tall team, the Westridge girls, big and long. And now we get ready for the gentlemen here. 8 o'clock tip-off, we're right on schedule.
Ms. Rowland is the daughter of Travis and Christy Rowland and the sister of Bryson Rowland. She's a member of the Student Government Association.
So, we're about to stand up and do the national anthem here.
Ms. Rowland attends Valley Forge Free Will Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maggie Rowland.
Students, parents, coaches, and fans to the A.L. John Treadway Gymnasium, home of the Elizabethan Cyclones and the Elizabethan Lady Cyclones. Ladies and gentlemen, please now stand as we pray. Father in heaven, we ask you tonight to bless this game. May each athlete have faith in you and go into this game with sportsmanship and respect for the opposing team. We ask you to watch and bless everyone in this gym tonight, including coaches, officials, athletes and staff, families and fans. It is in your mighty name that we pray. Amen. Now please remain standing and join me in the singing of the national anthem.
Things protect the United States of America, the grace of Almighty God and the United States military. We can't forget our military. I won't let it happen on this broadcast. Thank you, men and women who have served, are presently serving, will continue to serve in the future of this great country. Avery Horn, 6-foot sophomore. Wade Witcher, 6'3", senior, 1,000-point scorer. Houston Sherfy, 6-foot senior. Dawson Arnold, 6'9" senior, and the last man out there, 22, Will Harris, will be your starters for the Westridge Wolves. Well, I got a second. Let's bring in the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that. Nate Stevens, 5'10" senior. We'll get to that in just a second. Got to get it in. Dalton Mitchell, 6' senior. Will Churchill, 6'1" junior. 6'3" junior. Mason Ball, 6'4" junior. Psalm 66:16 says, "Come and listen, all you who fear God. Let me tell you what he's done for me." That's the verse of the day. Psalm 66:16. Come and listen, all you who fear God, and let me tell you what he's done for me. That's our verse of the day on the broadcast. Dr. J's in here, ready to go. Much like the girls' big basketball team, sir. These guys,
sir.
They start in the middle, the man jumping, looks like Paul Bunyan. He's 6'9", Dawson Arnold with a beard, I love it. Tap controlled, however, we got the tip. Here we go, Cyclone basketball. Halftime, pretty ladies and handsome guys to crown Cyclone basketball. Out of the corner shot, Dalton Mitchell. Fall away jumper from 14. He tickles the twines. We're in there 2-0 in the start. Basketball, Westridge. Avery Horn to Will Harris. Back to Horn. Back to Harris. Harris penetration down to the corner. Shot out of the corner, left it short. Rebounded Nate Stevens. Here we go. Nate to skate. Up the floor. Stevens into the front court. Right side, Dalton Mitchell. Deep down to the right corner shot. Churchill not there. Hits the lip of the rim. Rebound will be Witcher. Or check that Harris. Harris up the floor. Here's a three-point shot. Not there. Rebounded, tapped up. Arnold, ball down low. The stick back of it in. Wade Witcher, the 1,000-point scoring play. Ties it up. 2-2. 7-minute mark in the period. Stevens in the front court to Mitchell. Mitchell, a floater. Good. Across the big man's outstretched wingspan. Didn't phase Dalton Mitchell at all. He's got 4. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Cyclones. Inside Arnold, back up top. Three-point shot taken by Horn. Not there. Who's got a Dalton Mitchell battling for it? Will Harris battling for it. Picked up Horn. Horn left side shot taken. Got it. He drops it in. Wade Witcher. He can play. He's got 5. Actually, we'll get at the Sherfy. Right side, and it would be correct. My bad. It would be Houston Sherfy. Up top, Dalton. Right side, Nate. Nate. Churchill, runner, down low, knock loose, up for grabs, Mason Ball. Good, and a foul on Dawson Arnold. Coach, that's a good sign early on. If we can get that going on a continuing basis, get Arnold in foul trouble. It's his first. Team foul number 1.
Yeah, anything around the rim for Mason Ball is going to be good. I mean, as far as high percentage, something that's going to look good for him going into the rim. He's going to be physical for sure. Anytime he can take it at Arnold and they get him in foul trouble, like you said, that's good for Elizabeth.
6-5 Cyclones. Clock at 6:06 to go in the opening stanza. Three-point shot taken. Horn bricked it. Rebound down there, battling for it.
Man, we got
Arnold. Arnold back to Witcher. Witcher for a 3, not there. Down low, Sherfy. Sherfy in the corner to Horn. Horn runs the baseline on a blocking foul, I think, on Mac Paulson. And I love Mac Paulson. He just works so hard. He and Churchill, they all do, but Mac just really, he just guts it, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he glides. You know, his full speed doesn't look like everybody else's full speed, but I can promise you he's doing it.
Possession, Westridge down to the corner and touched by the Cyclones, out of bounds. It belongs to the Westridge Wolves. 6-5 us. 5:46 to go in the opening stanza. Tuesday night, Easton here. You working it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Inside to Dawson Arnold. Arnold working on ball. Back up top to Witcher. Witcher to Sherfy to Will Harris for a 3. Got it. Will Harris for a 3. And it's an 8-6 ball game at the 5:31 mark in the period. Churchill. Inside to Nate. Stevens driving, the floater not there. Down low, battling with it. Harris falling out of bounds, saves it to his teammate. Down the left side of the floor to Horn. Horn with it. Or check that Sherfy. Sherfy back up top. He'll go to Harris down to the corner. Open, fires, got it. Three-pointer by Avery Horn. It's 11-6. We'll light them up here. Churchill across the timeline. Been a 9-4 run here by the visitors out of Blumville. Down to the corner. Paulson. Back up top to Churchill. Down to the corner to Stevens. Against the zone being deployed by Westridge. Dalton can't get the shot. Pretty good zone up top to Churchill. Inside the ball. Touch pass Stevens for double C3. Not there. Pulling it down and pushing it up the floor will be Horn. Or check that. Yep, it'll be Horn. He threw it down to Sherfy. Knocked out of bounds. Kept by Westridge. Jackson Hobbs in, replacing Paulson. Churchill goes out, and in goes Andrew Barnett. Andrew had some big baskets up there on Tuesday night in that loss to the 10th ranked team in the state.
Sure did.
10th grader plays like a senior at times. Right side, three-point shot, not there. Rebound Jackson Hobbs, who's also coming on for us. Up the floor to Mitchell. Mitchell into the front court. First quarter, we're down 5 at the 4-minute mark. Mitchell, the ball, back to Mitchell, and a give and go, stolen away by Witcher. Witcher driving, puts up the shot, blows the layup. Great defense, Nate Stevens in the corner. Shot taken by Horn. Not there, rebound Dawson Arnold up and in. Timeout. Cyclones down 7 at 13-6. And big, coach. They're biggins.
Yeah, their size is obviously a little bit of a factor here coming out early on. And, we hit a couple shots there early. Dalton came out hot. Just in the transition situations too, and then on those first cracks at the basket, they move the ball well and they look for good shots, good three-point shooting team. That's what you're going to get with the John Dyer coach team. Doesn't matter if it's Sullivan East or Westridge. Doesn't matter who he's got. He always does a good job coaching teams that do a good job shooting and do a good job rebounding, going to the glass. We've got to make sure we make that an emphasis. We've got to attack the glass and make sure, of course, we don't give up too many second chance opportunities. So far, we've given up a few, and I think that's playing out to be a little bit of the difference in the game, but a lot of basketball left.
Cyclones down 7. Barnett, Mitchell, Ball, Stevens, and Hobbs on the floor for the orange and black. Mitchell running the baseline, gets it up the floor to Mason Ball and let him too far out of bounds to go the other way. Possession, Westridge. 2 more road games, that's it. We'll go to Unicoi County, we'll go to Science Hill, everything else back here home. We've got East, Volunteer, University High, all coming in here. Baseline left, inbounding it down to the corner to Horn. Horn back to Sherfy. Sherfy for a 3, not there. Who's got it? Stick back, misses. Young man's checked in, down number 40. Saw your tape. Missed a shot, rebound Cyclones. Left side Mitchell. Double C3, got it.
That boy.
Dalton Mitchell, the double C3. Dalton's got 7. 13-9 Cyclones. Trailing here. Shot right side, 3-ball, not there. Who's got it? Nate Stevens will have to get it.
Good.
Pulls it down, the foul. Came down with it and a reach on the arm. I think it's on Will Harris. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be on 12. Houston Sherfy, his first, team foul number 2. In will come 33, Parker Lemming, 6'3" senior. Cyclones trying to crawl back in this thing here a little bit. 13-9. Hobbs back to Mitchell. Dalton, most of the ball handling duties. Left side to Barnett. Barnett swings it up top to Nate. Nate looking inside, feeds the ball. Ball down to the corner, reach and a foul. And it'll be a loose ball foul, I think, on Parker Lemming. It will be. Lemming's first, team foul number 3, and Dawson Arnold back in. Out will go Sawyer Tate. Had that steal against Science Hill, went coast to coast and won the game at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Inbounding pass to Witcher and a foul. Wade Witcher, I should say inbounded to Mason Ball. Witcher, the foul. So 11 Witcher, that's his first, team foul number 4. 3 throws for Mason Ball here.
A couple touches inside the paint there on our last, this possession anyway. Count 2 possessions on that baseline out of bounds, but 2 touches to Mason Ball, 2 fouls, 2 positive things coming from that. So you got to think that anytime it's possible, you want to get that touch on the inside, especially when we're shooting those inside out threes. Dalton's doing a good job putting up good shots. We'll play off Mason a little bit right here. We can turn the tide of this game.
Luke Whaley now in for the Cyclones. Barnett running up front on the guard tandem. Up top, it's Horn. The Horn will go to Lemming. Lemming inside to Arnold. Arnold back up top to Lemming. Lemming will go top of the key between the rings to Horn. Back to Lemming. Fleming for a three, and the left it short. Rebound. Dalton Mitchell's got it. Mitchell brings it up the floor, leads it down to Jackson Hobbs, and stolen away. Intercepted by Horn. Horn has a stolen away. Andrew Barnett picked his pocket. Barnett waits for help. The ball puts up the shot, not there. Rebound Harris. Up the floor to Witcher. Witcher driving. Witcher puts up the runner, and the floater got it. Wade Witcher's got 4. 15-10. Hello, Margaret Luttrell. How you doing, lady? Down steal. Witcher got it. Whaley to Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball. Dalton will go to Hobbs. Hobbs across the floor to Whaley. Whaley down to the corner to ball. Ball inside to Hobbs. Good feed, and Jackson has it ripped out of his hand. Will keep the basketball. Paulson in, Churchill in, giving a breather to Hobbs and to Mitchell. 17-10. Wolves. Baseline right. 2:11 to go in the period. Inside the ball. Mason, good. Ball with, 5 points, coach? Cuts it to 5. Clock 2 minutes to go in the period. Horn with it up top. Horn will go to Lemming. Lemming in the corner. New man in, number 30, Trey Frazier, 6'3" sophomore. They're big. Inside Arnold, forces a shot. Great defense. Mason ball, rebound Whaley.
Gonna let him play in there. That's good. Good for us.
Barnett left side to Paulson. Run to the baseline and a whistle and a shove on the dribble drive. Paulson draws the foul.
Well, I say that, but we got the call right there. But I think big on the inside, we've seen a lot of physicality, and I think it helps us more than it hurts us if they're going to call it physical and allow us to body up a little bit.
Up top side, basketball, Barnett. Barnett to Whaley. We're down 5 first half here. The first quarter, rather. Driving, Whaley. Shot open, not there. Rebound. Parker Lemming with the rebound. He'll give it off to Avery Horn. Lemming, Frazier, Lemming. In the corner. Shot taken, not there. Rebounded by Ball. Tapped up, picked up Churchill. Down the floor to Barnett. Barnett will track it down to the corner. Andrew feeds it inside to Mason. Ball puts up the shot, stripped out of his hand. No call. We'll go Cyclone basketball. Nope. Wolf basketball.
Yeah, they're going to let them play. That's another classic example. I was waiting for one on the other end of the court just to make sure that it didn't feel a little one-sided, but they're going to let those bigs go at each other inside the paint there. I still think long-term, though, it helps us more than it hurts us.
Clock at 55 to go in the period. We trail 17-12. Shot inside, Frazier, good. Trey Frazier's got his first 2. They're by 7 and 19-12 here. Possession, Cyclones. Stevens up top to Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell will work against this 2-3 zone. Pretty good 2-3, pretty tight, airtight. With the big man in the middle, 6'9", tough to get around him. Mitchell bluffs that 3. Goes left side to Nate. 24 to go in the period. Inside to Paulson. Right side to Churchill for a 3. Good. Will Churchill, the double C3. 19-15, cuts it to 4. Clock, 10 seconds to go in the period. We'll do a 60-second break here in a second. Round
Watch
the
this roll right here.
Horn, right side to Witcher for a 3. In and out.
Get it.
And that's your period. We'll take a break. We played 1. We trail by 4, 19-15. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the Student Run Cyclone Network.
Save half off or more throughout the store. Plus, get it now and you don't have to wait. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, and more. Plus 0% interest financing so you can pay it later. Now through Saturday at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
15. Cloudlands girls beat Hampton's girls by 3. There you go. So Cloudlands girls have upset the Hampton girls tonight. Frazier, they're second in the state, are the Hampton Lady Bulldog team. Driving the baseline, reverse left, nice defense, Mason Ball. Good box out to get that board. Up to 4 to Mitchell. We're down 4 first half. Mitchell into the front court. So Cloudlands ladies knock off Hampton's ladies in Cloudland. Churchill down to the corner to Paulson. Back to Dalton. Dalton for a double C3. Got it!
Boy.
Dalton Mitchell with 10 points here in the first half.
Feeling good. Feeling good. Confident stroke.
19-18, Westridge. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense by the Cyclones. In comes Harris. In comes Sherfy for Westridge. And possession will go to Westridge in front of the Cyclone bench. 7:15 to go to halftime. We're trailed by 1, 19-18. In the corner, Sherfy. Sherfy, baseline Arnold. Slings it back our way here in the arc to Frazier. Touch pass in the corner to Horn. Cross court to Sherfy. Houston Sherfy back up top to Frazier. Good defense for the Cyclones. 3-second violation. Dawson Arnold will go the other way. Chance to take the lead, coach. We trailed at one point 13-6. We were down 7 too. I'm sorry, we're down 19-12. So on a 6-0 run by the home team here. Trying to take our first lead of the ball game. Dalton Mitchell for a 3, not there this time. Rebound, Churchill. Will shuffle past to Mitchell, puts it up, mock loose. Arnold's got it. Arnold will give it off to Houston Sherfy. Check that, he'll give it off to Avery Horn. Horn down in the corner to Frazier. Frazier up top, touch pass Harris in the corner. Horn for a 3, got it. Avery Horn for a 3. Nope, I'm sorry, Houston Sherfy. Got blocked out by his number. Sherfy makes the basket. 22-18, Westridge. 6 minutes to go in the half till the crowning of Cyclone basketball. We'll keep it here and capture all that. And a timeout on the floor, Cyclones.
No, I think they got the walking call before I could hear the timeout.
Yep, they did. So possession goes back to Westridge. They're up 4, 22-18. Harris, Horn, Sherfy, Witcher, and Arnold, the 5 on the floor. A kick by Mitchell. Jackson Hobbs checks in now. Inbounding it. Horn, Witcher, back to Horn. Cyclones in the zone. First half, we're down 4. 5:35 to go. Good crowd watching a really good game. Harris, back to Horn. Horn to Witcher. Witcher.
Oh, yeah.
He walked.
Yep.
That's a good call.
Yep.
So Witcher on the turnover, get the basketball back. Down
Left foot
4.
just moved a few too many times there, Tom.
Just an extra little step there. A little extra hitch in his giddy up.
It happens.
Yep. Good crowd here tonight watching this one. Right side.
Yeah, let's
Mitchell.
Go. Attack.
To Stevens. Ball deflected. Nate gets it back. They'll give it off to Paulson. Paulson driving. Paulson can't get the shot. Back. Goes inside to Hobbs. Hobbs head fake. Puts up the runner. Good. Jackson Hobbs bringing it. First 2 of the ball game for Hobbs. 22-20. Into the front court. Horn to Will Harris. Got it. Will Harris, a 3 ball. He's got 6 points. Back by 5, 25-20. Hobbs to Stevens. To Hobbs. Hobbs a floater, not there. Ball knocks it loose to Paulson and track it down up top. Max got it. Paulson driving. Paulson puts up the shot. No. Rebound. Harris. Harris for Westridge will give it off to Horn. 25-20, 4:17 to go to halftime. In the corner, Horn for a 3, not there. Arnold's got it. Count him, and a foul, I believe, on Jackson Hobbs. Let's see. Yep, Hobbs with the foul. It'll be his first. Team foul number 2, and a three-point play try by 6'9" Dawson Arnold.
Tough guy to block out. You know, he's making a pretty concerted effort to stay on the weak side. Every now and then he'll flash to the ball side and try to post up with his back to the basket, but when those threes go up and he's on the weak side, he's a tough assignment to keep off the glass because of his size and his strength, and so got to do a good job blocking him out, just keep him off the glass, no extra opportunities.
Arnold's got 5, and they are back out by 8 now, 28-20. Biggest lead of the ball game, as a matter of fact, for the Wolves. Left side, Churchill. 4:03 to go to halftime. Up top, that would be Dalton Mitchell. Mitchell with 10. He'll go to Hobbs. Hobbs back to Mitchell. Dalton back to Nate Stevens. Looking inside, nothing. Looking inside, nothing. Now he's up top to Hobbs. Hobbs inside to Mason Ball. Mason got a mismatch. On the floor is going to be a foul on the floor on 40. That's all he could do, Coach, is hold him because Mason Ball's got the height and the weight advantage.
Yeah, good call right there by Coach Honeycutt, recognizing a little bit of a mismatch. Jackson Hobbs flashing up there to the high post right in the middle of the floor, no help situation, dumping it down there to Mason. He just goes up and gets it almost like a wide receiver and comes down. He's got the mismatch right on his back, drew the foul.
Stevens, Churchill, Mitchell, Dalton, back to Churchill. Double C3, got it! Yeah. Will Churchill drops a hammer from a 3-ball. It cuts it to 5, 28-25 with 3:25 to go to the break. Pretty girls across the way getting ready to get lined up, getting ready to go for homecoming. Will Harris, Horn, or rather Sherfy in the corner. A 3-ball shot, air ball by Horn. Tracked down Hobbs, tracked down Wade Witcher, and it'll be Cyclone giving the ball up, and keeping it will be the Westridge Wolves. Ball, Mitchell, Hobbs, Stevens, and Churchill, the 5 for the Cyclones. Shot out of the corner, not there. Mason Ball clears the glass, gives it off to Churchill. Will get better every game with his shooting confidence. Up top, Nate Stevens. Stevens, penetration. Nate down inside, up and under, and he took an extra step, will go the other way. Cyclones trail 28-23, 2:56 to go in the first half. Dr. John Mitten, you're truly bringing it to you. Look at that camera shot, folks. That's ESPN stuff. I'm here to tell you. It is class. I am so honored to be a part of this. Goodness gracious. Horn to Harris, open for a 3, busted it. Will Harris, he's got 9. Mitchell, Cyclones down 8. Mitchell driving, a floater, no, kicks it right side of the cutting. Hobbs rimmed out on him. Rebounded Harris, up the floor, he'll go to Avery Horn. Horn into the front court. Horn to Harris. Harris down the paint, feeds it down to the corner. To Horn, Horn across the paint to Arnold, Arnold up and in. Timeout, I would think. Yep, timeout. 33-23, they've expanded the lead to 10 here. Clock stops with 2:15 to go to halftime, 30-second timeout. Tomorrow, don't forget, we'll be at 2 o'clock. We'll hit it on the air. The Cyclones of T.A. Duggar, the girls, taking on the Sullivan Heights ladies that will feed into, of course, ultimately West Ridge. That's at 2 o'clock, and the gentlemen will come back at 3:15. Lady Cyclones guys are the 4th seed against the East, the 5th seed. We're the 4th seed against the 5th seed of Sullivan Heights. So 2 o'clock tomorrow and 3:15 tomorrow, back to back.
I think, yeah, that's what I was looking at. Mondays. Monday will be next up.
For the boys?
I think so.
And the girls will be Tuesday.
And that's right.
Tuesday, well, I'll be here.
For some reason, I was thinking we might play back-to-back games tomorrow if we end up in them, but not the case, obviously. So good luck to both those teams. Hopefully they can come out with a win and advance.
Linda Wagner says the camera works very nice. You're right, Linda. The student's doing this. Out of the corner, Paulson for a 3, not there. Rebound. We're down 10 with a minute 55 to go in the half. Got to stop the bleeding here. Slow them down a little bit. Lemming down low, deflected. Good hustle by Churchill. Churchill falling out of bounds. Great hustle to Lemming. Lemming in the corner to Witcher. Witcher to Harris for a 3. Not there this time. Stick back up and in by Parker Lemming. Lemming's basket makes it a 12-point game now. 1:35 to go to halftime. Luke Whaley gets ready to check in. Barnett on the floor now. Barnett will go up top to Mitchell. Mitchell to Barnett, back to Mitchell. In the corner to Churchill. Churchill over the Paulson. 3 for Dalton Mitchell, not there, rims out. Rebound, Will Harris up the floor into the front court. A horn intended to Parker Lemming is stripped out of his hand by Dalton Mitchell. Barnett out, in goes Luke Whaley. Whaley, Mitchell, Churchill, Paulson, and Ball, the 5 on the floor. Cyclones down 12, 1:09 to go to the break. Inbounding it, it'll be going to Lemming. Lemming slipped and fell, and Horn will walk with the basketball. Should be our ball.
Yeah, a good job, good defense right there by Luke. Moving his feet, just beating him to the spot. I don't know. Slipped and fell.
They gave him the ball, but he walked with the basketball. Shot missed. Justice prevails. Basketball right side of the floor. He clearly walked. They gave him the possession nonetheless. Mitchell shot, not there. Lid on the basket right now for the Cyclones. Churchill steals it. Gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell a floater. Good. Dalton Mitchell on the floater. He's got 12 and a great hustle play by Will Churchill. 35-25. Cuts it to 42 seconds and a half. With the ball up top driving Witcher. Witcher cut off. Kicks it back inside to Arnold. Arnold puts it up and in. He's just a load, folks. I'm telling you. He's 6'9". What's he go, Coach? 220? Every bit of it?
Yeah, every bit of it. Has to.
He's a big one. He's a big old block in there trying to move him around. So I'm glad I'm not out there. I'm glad I'm over here. Not having to fight that old bigot. 12-point game, 16 seconds to play here. 37-25. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Mitchell, the floater, not there. He draws the foul. Dalton making something happen. That's great. Right after the buzzer, we're going to keep it right here. It'll be a quick halftime with the Queens, or I should say the candidates to be crowned Queen. And so we will keep it right here. Are you part of this? You have to go out and pass out anything? I thought you
I don't have to pass anything. I'm going to go help out a little bit.
Oh, Mitchell.
Be back. Nobody wants to see me out there.
I love it. Guys, I'm just telling you, I love his work, this man. He is hilarious.
See me.
He didn't even try to be. That's the best part. Nobody came to see me. That's good. Second shot, Mitchell. Not there.
Still got to work, though, Tom.
That's it.
Contest that. Contest that. There we go.
Witcher.
Yep.
Not there. A walking call with .2 to go in the half. Cyclones get the possession back with .2, down 11 here. Bust a 3, going under double digits would be good. Or bust a 2 for that matter. Whaley. That's what they're going to try and do, and can't do it. We're going to the break, down by 11, 37-26 in favor of Westside. Not Westside, Westridge. Well, you got me so tore up over that comment. Oh. Scoring for the Cyclones, 13 for Dalton Mitchell to lead everybody. 6 at halftime by Will Churchill. 2 points for Jackson Hobbs, and 5 at halftime by Mason Ball. Total of 26 for the home team. For Westridge, down the line we go. Avery Horn, 3 points. Wade Witcher, 6. Houston Sherfy, 6. Will Harris, 9. 2 points for Trey Frazier. 2 points for Parker Lemming. And 2, 4, 8, 9 points for the big guy, Dawson Arnold. What's before this gets started, what's Lucas Andrews telling these guys out here at halftime?
I think the biggest difference in the game right now really is rebounding. And, we're going to the glass, going up and getting it. But they've obviously, according to what I've got here, they've converted 6 times off of offensive rebounds. It's if all those are 2s, I don't think they were. That could explain, the difference. It's not a 12-point difference; it's 11, and so you kind of look at the similarities there, and you got to make sure. Now, we're obviously they got a size advantage on us a little bit, but you're going to give up some of those, and just like the other night, we gave some up, but not every time that we gave up offensive rebounds, you're getting buckets. So you're going to give them up, but a lot of times if you can limit how many times teams get second chance opportunities, but even then, when they do get them, is obviously continue to do a good job defensively and not allow them to score. And so, outside of that, I think we're taking care of the ball pretty well. We've turned it over a little bit, but they have too. Pace of a game, that's going to happen in a high school game going at this pace. Westridge has got a good team. They got some size. The kid down low has obviously disrupted things, giving us a little bit of trouble. But, 11-point game for this team, for both of these teams in a high school varsity basketball game. That's not what it used to be, Tom. I guess that shows my age a little bit, but you know, you think about maybe 20 years ago when the game was played just at a little bit different pace, and an 11-point lead felt like it was pretty comfortable. But the way these teams shoot it, both teams, you can close an 11-point lead in a hurry. So just got to make a few adjustments, do a little better job rebounding and taking care of the ball in the second half, and yeah, we'll put ourselves in a good position to try to, again, come down in the fourth quarter and have a chance to win it in the final 4 minutes.
Cyclones trail by 11, 37-26. What's the itinerary here, sir?
Itinerary?
Yep, they will come out in a minute.
Yeah, they should be out here any second. We'll have all our kiddos out from each grade. They'll name a princess in each grade. Then there'll be a princess and a queen from the senior class. So it shouldn't take long once they get rolling here. Probably setting up the trophies and all those other things right now. So
Doug Tittle says John Mitten's a great guy. Oh, by the way, let me show you something here real quick while I got a chance. Hey, bring us, don't go. I want you to comment on your mug shot here. Here we go. Check this out. This is John Mitten. Sit up here. Let's see. There you go. Can they see that? There it is. A young John Mitten in Acre Rangers.
A long time ago. Too long.
Yep. Cassie Mitten says, man, he's a good-looking guy. Your little wifey?
Yeah.
How many years?
14.
Awesome.
Well, we've been married that long, you know. It's we've known each other a little bit longer than that. Good thing she's not here. She'd tell you a little bit about that too. But, you know, we dated a while, but you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
I want to make sure I'm making good decisions and make sure she was making a good one too. So it worked out. It worked out. Yeah, she's important to me. That's for sure.
Amen.
So are those little girls too.
But every good man is a great woman. All right, here we go. We got our homecoming court. Oh, look at this zoom in. Great job, guys. Look at this camera. Getting ready to catch these ladies. On the front is the J train. Mr. Wallen is out here. Are you leaving me? You back? All right. So the J train, Josh Wallen out here first. Let's see if we can pick up the. Bates. The J train out there. Big football future for that young man. Leslie Peterson. Jackson Buckles tonight. Michelle Shields. Zach Wallen. Here's Smalls. Justice Wallen. Jameer Smalls. There's two of their basketballers out there. Here's the sophomore class. Josie Reese. Escorted by Andrew Barnett. Great camera work, folks. There he is, Andrew Barnett and Miss Reese. Grace Whaley. Kate Treadway. Taylor York. Hudson Smith looks like he's a nervous wreck out there. The way he's holding this young lady, escorting her. Of course, he's a big one, 6'6". Here's her junior class. Rebecca Harden. Marley Lewis, our volleyballer. Bryson Rowland. Riley Whitson, one of our basketballers. Escorted by Will Churchill. There you go. Great cameras, folks. Senior class. J.C. Bowers. Escorted by Caleb Hamrick. Loretta Lane. Escorted by her guy, Hayden Nave. Here's Lightning. Lena Lyon. Braden Buckles and Lightning. Wow, she can play basketball. Goodness gracious. What a... Sage Nave, who's still injured from her basketball injury. We're doing this once. Haley Stressman. Beautiful ladies and handsome guys. It's homecoming, folks. Here we go. Jamira Smalls is our freshman queen. Grace Whaley, a sophomore. Riley Whitson. Sage May. J.C. Bowers. It's Cyclone basketball for this year. Our volleyballer, I might add, our senior lone volleyball player, J.C. Bowers. So whoa. Caleb Hamrick had a chance to smooch the queen. He didn't do it. Yeah. Well, dadgummit, Caleb, you had a chance to lay one on her. Did it back in the day in high school myself. Mine won. The lady that I was escorting won. I got a chance to kiss her, and they had to pull me off of her. Like I said, it's a football game. Said, Mr. Taylor in the PA, we have a second half of football, please. Man, I was hanging in there. So congratulations to Jamira Smalls, freshman, sophomore Grace Whaley, junior Riley Whitson, senior Sage Nave, Miss Cyclone basketball, J.C. Bowers. You see the court being photo-opped here. We'll take a break. It's halftime. We trail 37-26, a 60-second timeout. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the Student Run Cyclone Network.
Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Dillon Sports Show, Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates physical therapy services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in physical therapy services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, the state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Great folks at Physical Therapy Services.
You see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day. Time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Your unofficial scoring leaders for the first half brought to you by Chick-fil-A. For the visiting Wolves, number 22, Will Harris with 9. For the Cyclones, number 15, Dalton Mitchell with 13. Don't forget to visit folks at Chick-fil-A before and after the game.
In Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread. We've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami. Make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game. Don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready.
Coming in. Mason's got 7. Mason gets his usual 20. We'll be in this thing. We're in it anyway. We're just down 9. Up top, bouncing it to Sherfy. Sherfy for Westridge. Up top, touch pass inside Harris. Harris right side. Back in the corner to Harris. Harris for double C3. Or not, that's us. Double C3. No. Been a day, folks. Lordy. It's Dalton Mitchell. Right side to Churchill. Churchill with the basketball. Churchill up top. We're down 9, third quarter. Down in the corner to Nate Stevens. Stevens brings it back up, down low. Spin move, follow jumper. Paulson not there. Rebound Witcher. Witcher, he'll push it for Westridge. Down to the corner for a 3-ball. Got it. Sherfy with another 3-ball. And Sherfy's got 9. And they're out by 11 again, actually by 12. 40-28, third quarter. Churchill, ball knocked loose. Witcher steals it. On the break, touch back, give and go. Witcher, Horn back to Witcher to finish it off. And Witcher's got 8. Cyclones down 14, third quarter, 42-28. Dalton Mitchell, left side of the floor. Dalton down low, the ball, spin move, a shot not there, and a foul on Dawson Arnold.
Westridge fans not happy with that call.
Nor the coaching staff at Westridge.
Yeah, that's right.
Travis Chandler gave him a long look. Ball misses that first shot. That's the second foul on Arnold, team foul number 1. And Mason Mitchell misses his first shot. He's got 7 points in the game. One more toss ball. Got that one. Mason's got 8. We're down 13, 42-29, 6:12 to go in the third. Tuesday night, right back in here again in the conference. The last time we played East, you know that 110-109 triple overtime. Most points ever scored in the Tri-Cities by anybody in a combo game. Adding up both teams' numbers, over 200 points scored. We'll be here Tuesday night with that one. We'll get to see the outstanding Lady Patriot, Jenna Hare, the outstanding Patriot guy, and Drake Fisher. He can play. Inside, Sherfy. Floater, not there. Good defense, Mason ball. He'll get the board and kick it out to Barnett. Barnett up the floor. Thank you, Karen Gooch, for that score, ma'am. Thank you very much. Cloudland upset Hampton tonight by 3, 52-49. Big upset girls basketball. Hampton second in the state coming in. Inside, whistle, hook, foul on Dawson Tate. His second, team foul number 2. We talked about Arnold. I'll tell you what, Coach, Mason Ball's kind of hard to move around in there, too.
Yeah, he is. And now that Arnold's out of the game with 3 fouls, you know, it's a pretty concerted effort by our guys to make sure we get touches down there when we can. But, you know, Mason's going to create a mismatch on just about anybody for Westridge's team on the floor. So that's an advantage for us, for sure.
Mitchell, shot good. Dalton Mitchell's got 15. Matches his uniform number. Here comes the 2-2-1 press. Cyclones have cut it to 11, third quarter. Harris to Horn to Witcher, blocked by Paulson. Great job of Mack. He'll get the ball now to Mitchell. Dalton, penetration, Mitchell. And a loose ball foul, Dawson Tate.
3 team fouls so far on Westridge early here in this third quarter. That's 3 fouls. Westridge, 0 us.
I'm going to use a term to describe Dalton Mitchell. He's wiry.
He is. Yeah.
He's wiry.
Yeah, he is. He is wiry and shifty.
Yes.
Wiry and shifty. Very much so.
And it's a complimentary term.
Yeah, yeah.
Every bit of it.
He creates a lot of leverage.
Yep. Down low. Good
touch.
feed.
Good touch.
Nate Stevens to Mason Ball. Mason's come alive. By the way, he has no fouls in the game, which is good. The ball's got 10. We've cut it to 9. at 42-33, third quarter.
Stay
Down the
with it.
right side of
Good,
the
good.
floor. Up top, Harris, Witcher. Witcher down the paint. Witcher shot, good, over top of Mason Ball. And Witcher's got himself a 10-point ball game. Timeout on the floor. 44-33 again tomorrow, 2 o'clock and 3:15. Back-to-back Tia Duggar Cyclone basketball. The ladies, as the 4th seed, will play Sullivan Heights, team they beat twice in the regular season. The gentlemen will play Sullivan East. They're the 4th seed. East is the 5th seed. They split with them in the regular season. If you win, you move on. If you lose, you're done. So
dangerous games, you know, those middle seed games like that, you don't really know. You know, you kind of go into those. Both teams probably, you know, had a up and down season, which I know we did too. You know, played well at times. Actually, played well at times and didn't win, and then sometimes didn't play well and did win. And you know, it's just kind of up and down season. But they, you know, girls and the boys had a strong finish. But boy, tournament time, you're 0-0. You know what I mean? You just reset everything. Hopefully they'll be feeling good. Be feeling good tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. That's all that matters.
Dr. John Mint with us, folks. Love working with him. Barnett with it up top. Barnett on the honey maple parquet here. Love this floor. It's beautiful. We had it finished during Christmas. Put some more polyurethane on it. It shines. Barnett floater dumps it down low to Mason. Mason, great feed. Andrew Barnett. Mason Ball's coming on. He's got 12 points. He had 5 at halftime. 7-point third quarter for the big guy. We've cut it to 10. He was not a factor in the first half. He is now. Witcher into the front court. Witcher up top side between the rings to Will Harris. Harris left side to Avery Horn. 44-35. We cut it to 8. 3:42 to go in the third. 3-point shot. Witcher way downtown and buries it. Witcher, your 1,000-point score, over 1,000. He's got 13. Puts it back up by 12. Third quarter. Stevens, who's been quiet. Nate's not scored tonight. That's how quiet he's been. Inside to Paulson. Paulson the ball. Ball got it. Mason Ball. 14-foot jump shot right baseline. Tickled to Twines. He's got 14. More importantly, no foul. Stolen away. Cyclones got it. Mitchell a floater. Not there. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Right in front of Bailey Ingram, one of our great softball players, cheerleading. Great job with the cheerleaders again tonight.
Since we went to that 2-2-1 press, that's the first turnover we had an opportunity to score. Yep, there's another opportunity right there, just keeping it on our end of the basket. Kind of been trading buckets with them, 3 for 2, 2 for 3. Mason's had a solid start right here, but finally created a turnover. If you're going to close a gap of a big lead, or not even a big lead, you're going to have to find a way to get some rebounds and get some stops. Or a turnover. We got one of those and converted right there. That's how we're going to close the gap.
Here's the story about this Cyclone basketball team. They do not give up.
No.
They will
No,
not
sir.
quit.
They'll be playing the same pace in, well, 7 quarters. We saw it, right?
Yes.
They just keep on going, keep coming with it.
Just keep coming. You got to admire them. If you're a Cyclone fan, they don't quit.
There we go.
It's like it is in life. You can't quit.
Stay with it. Oh.
Up the floor is going to be a foul on Andrew Barnett. Barnett fouled him before he plowed over Mac Paulson. Barnett picks up the foul, his first. Team foul number 1 of the second half. Possession for the Wolves. They lead it by an 8-point lead here. 47-39, third quarter, 2:55 to go. More with it up top. Down to the corner to Witcher, falling out bounce to it off the side of the shoulder, Mac Paulson. It hurt. It was a smart play, but I'm probably smart a little bit. Pretty hard hit. Cyclones will defend it. Barnett, Mitchell, Paulson, Stevens, Ball on the floor. Mason Ball with no fouls in the game, which is normally not the case. And Mason darn near got that one falling out of bounds.
No.
I thought he threw it off his foot.
Somebody turn that over. I had to see that.
Whoa.
Good effort. Good effort right there.
I think he threw it off his foot, falling out of bounds, but they're going to get it.
We need every call we can get right here.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's
Going
go.
back to Westridge. Lemming, got it. Parker Lemming, big 3 there. 50-39, 2:41 to go in the third. Cyclones down 11. Just use so much energy trying to get back when you're down. Mitchell in to Barnett on the left side of the arc. Back to Mitchell. Penetration, crossover dribble, floater, not there. He'll draw the foul. O'Wary. Yep. He just makes something happen, folks. Foul's going to be on Trey Frazier, his second, team foul number 5. And on the free throw line with the clock stopped, Coach, it's how you get your points when you score. The clock ain't running.
That's right. That's right, especially in the foul column.
Yep.
Every foul they commit helps us, pushes us closer and closer to that bonus, and puts us on the line to give us a chance to knock them down and close the gap. But got to step in the line and make them.
First shot not there. He gets one more. Dalton with 15 tonight. Paulson out. In goes Jackson Hobbs. Cyclones trail 50-39. 2:24 to go in the third. Westridge is in the Big Five Conference. Second shot missed to both. Way up there to get it Frazier and Witcher. And Witcher can get up there. Goodness. Down the floor, an inbound pass to Lemming. Lemming right side to Witcher for a three. Left it short. Here comes Nate. Nate's yet to score tonight. Up the floor, Stevens. Stevens into the front court. Stevens will go left side to Hobbs. Hobbs will go inside to Mitchell. Mitchell gets out of the traffic, gets back up on the left side of the floor, resets the play to Barnett. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Mitchell for a double C3, not there. Hobbs over the back of the boxed out Trey Frazier. Jackson Hobbs, his second. Team foul, only number 2 in the second half. Hobbs, or check that, Stevens out, Barnett out. But I got to tell you, you're down 11 and Nate Stevens hasn't scored. That tells me we're hanging.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, Nate normally is right there offensively. Tonight's having an off night, yet to score. Witcher to Lemming to Harris. Into the front court to Lemming. Penetration, back up top to Harris. Harris will go to Witcher. Third quarter, we're down 11. 1:38 to play in the third. Up top, Horn for a three way downtown, not there. Off the hand of the ricochet of Lemming, and Cyclones will get the basketball.
I don't know how many threes Westridge has attempted, minute 30 to go here in the third, but they do not care to shoot it. And they'll shoot it from deep, and anybody on the court will shoot it. I guess Arnold's the only one I haven't seen shoot one or put one up yet, and they all have a chance of going in. That's a John Dyer coach team.
Up top, Whaley to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Whaley. Whaley back to Dalton. In the corner to Hobbs. Shot, good. Jackson Hobbs for a three.
What? Good. There we go. There we go.
Here's a steal. Hobbs going after it, and also Lemming, and they're going to call foul on Hobbs.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Foul's going to be on Jackson Hobbs. That's his third.
Need one of those to go our way.
Baseline left, Harris. Down the floor to Frazier. Frazier, penetration, puts up the shot. Mason ball, great defense. Rebound, Dalton Mitchell. Mitchell's up the floor. Mitchell into the front court. Dalton crossover dribble. Ball shot, good. Mason Ball. He's got 16, 11 this quarter. We've cut it to 6. Here come the Cyclones. We don't give up. You're wearing the orange and black. We don't give up. Good hands on the ball. Hobbs, Whaley, Mitchell, Ball, and Churchill. Jordy Harrison will tell you, if you wear orange and black, we don't give up, boys. We're coming at you all the time. Jordy's right down the table, one of our great football coaches.
He heard you.
He heard me. Big Jordan heard me. You heard me. We don't give up, do we? No, baby. We wear orange and black. We'll fight to the end. Up top, Lemming. Lemming to Harris, head fake. The runner throws up one off-balance shot and a blocking foul on Luke Whaley. So Harris, smart play, just did enough to hesitate to cause Luke to whack him, and so it'll be free throws. Luke Whaley's first, team foul number 4. And Will Harris, who has 9 points to shoot to here. Only the second free throw of the ball game. 51-44. One more toss for Will Harris. Shot is up, and it is in for Harris. He's got 11. 8-point lead, Westridge. 20 seconds to go in the third. We'll take a 60-second break at the end of the quarter. Alerting our guys upstairs, our producer Jackson Clavier. Whistle and a little love shove. Quick first move by Dalton Mitchell. I think Witcher's the guilty party. Let's see.
It's bonus time, I believe.
It is number 6, I believe.
No. Thought we were there.
Witcher's second foul, possession Cyclones. 11 seconds to go in the period. Up top, Whaley. Whaley, Churchill, inside the ball. Ball shot, not there, in and out. Rebounded to Harris. Harris will give it up to Horn. Horn slings it, top of the backboard. We played 3. After 3, we trail 52-44, 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
Lemming. Back to Witcher. Witcher to Harris. Harris back to Witcher for a 3. Not there. Rebound Jackson Hobbs. Here we go. Down 8. Let's see what we can do here. 7:43 to play in the game. Churchill with it up top. Churchill will go around the horn. He'll go to Mitchell. Mitchell to Churchill. Churchill to Whaley. Touch pass ball. Good ball movement to Dalton, the floater. Good. Dalton Mitchell on the runner. He's got 17. And we cut it to 6 at 52-46. Here we come. We don't give up. Inside Witcher, into the front court. Left side to Arnold, and it's knocked out of the hand by Mason Ball. Great hustle by the Cyclones. So possession goes Westridge side court. Avery Horn to Will Harris, back to Horn. Horn spins his way to the paint, foul line, lost the handle, back to Harris for a 3, got it. Will Harris, he's got 14. Back by 9 now are the Wolves. Whaley up top, inside, Hobbs, right side. Mitchell for a 3, not there. Rebound, Lemming. Lemming with the basketball. Lemming down the floor. To Horn to Harris. Harris to Lemming, back to Harris. Back to Witcher. Witcher back to Lemming. Lemming for a 3, not there. Rebound, Whaley. For the Cyclones, here we go. Feeds it down low. Ball knocked loose. Witcher got it on the steal and the turnover. Witcher spins into the paint, and Luke Whaley wisely says he wants to make it for the free throw line. Actually, he should be on the floor. He didn't get a chance to shoot it. So the foul's going to be Whaley. His second, team foul number 5.
Every time we create a turnover or get a bucket, kind of get a little bit of momentum going our way, Westridge just finds a way to find a gap in that zone and hit a big 3 just to kind of keep us down, but still down 9, 6 minutes to go. Anything can happen.
Dawson Arnold to Horn to Witcher in the corner. Lemming for a 3, not there. Again, rebound Whaley. Here we go. Down the left side of the floor to Hobbs. Hobbs driving. Hobbs will put up the shot. Can't be. No, sir, he was moving. That can't be a player control. Witcher was sliding on the play. You missed that one. Foul's going to be on Hobbs. That's his 4th. Sorry, you just did. Got to call it like I said. You call it like you thought you saw it. You missed it. That's all right. Goes back to Westridge. 55-46. Inbounding it to Lemming. Lemming back to Harris. Harris to Witcher. Back to Harris. Harris into Horn in the front court. 5:53 to play. We're down 9. Horn, extra step, scores. Horn scores. He's got 5. Back by 11, Westridge. Nate Stevens, who's yet to score in his basketball game. Interesting. Whaley back top to Nate. Nate inside the ball to Whaley. Baseline to Hobbs, puts up the shot. Good. No, smart play. Got Arnold going there and contest it. Should be his 4th foul, the big guy, Dawson Arnold. Let's see.
Yep, good job. The Cyclones there working inside out, getting a touch inside. Happened to be Mason Ball there at the high post, but anytime gets man or zone, the ball gets in the middle of the court like that, defense has to collapse and help, and it creates all these inside-out opportunities for there's Jackson Hobbs. He attacked the basket and created fourth foul on Arnold. He's going to have to come out for a couple minutes, give us a chance to, take advantage of some size.
Hobbs misses the first one. Second one, he misses them both. Rebound, Nate Stevens. On the floor, Westridge gets the basketball. We get it back. Shot taken, not there. Down low. Rebounding Frazier. Frazier will give it off to Harris. Harris to Horn. Horn looks for help back to Harris. Harris up the floor, left side. Driving Frazier under the basket, puts it up, blows the layup. Great defense by Will Churchill. Up the floor to Dalton Mitchell. Mitchell to the top of the key. Down the paint, the floater. Good! Dalton Mitchell keeps coming. He's got 19 points. We've cut it to 9 again with 5 to play. Into the front court, Sherfy. Need a couple of stops here. Get so close, yet it's so far away. We got to plug the gap right here and get this ball back. Up top, basketball for Westridge will be Horn. Horn down the paint. Horn throws up one, not there, and the foul. Maybe Mason Ball's first one tonight. Let's see. Yep, Mason Ball, only his first foul tonight, team foul number 7. So Avery Horn to shoot a 1+ here. We're going to say a 2-shot foul.
Say that was Mason's first foul tonight.
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's uncharacteristic of him. Not in a bad way either, really. He's usually so physical, and he is tonight. Just that's odd that he picks up his first foul in the fourth quarter. Typically he's, got a couple more than that, but they're letting him play down low. That has a lot to do with it.
Westridge 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Nate Stevens yet to score. Right side, Paulson. That's a big stat in this game, Coach. I'm telling you. Inside to Churchill. Back to Nate for a 3. Got it. There you go. Nate Stevens with a double C3. We've cut it to 8 and a timeout on the floor here. So you have Ball, who's 11 second half points, and Nate Stevens at the 4:22 mark of the ball game, Coach. Gets his first points of the night. That's an encouraging sign for us.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, inside out 3. Those are practice shots. It's a good shot for him. One he shoots a million times, after school here in this gym. So not surprised that it goes in. Cutting the lead back to 8. I think we've trimmed it as close to 6 here in the second half. Anytime that we do, Westridge finds a way to, come up with a big shot. And so, with 4 minutes and 22 seconds, we're going to have to string a couple of, back-to-back possessions where we force a turnover, or create a bad shot, get a rebound, and take it to the rim and get a couple scores. It's a possession-by-possession game now. I'm sure, Coach Dyer's talking to his team right now about taking care of the ball, making sure that they have good shot selection. They don't want to let this thing get out of hand, but, we're trying to figure out ways we can pressure their offense, do things defensively to get them to make some bad decisions. So it'll be interesting here in the next 4 minutes to see if we can string a couple turnovers together, some back-to-back possessions to get some buckets. And if we can, anything can happen then, especially on our home court. Put a little pressure on them, and like you said, Cyclones never quit.
We don't quit. We outscored them in the third quarter, 18-15, by the way. We start this possession defending Harris to Sherfy here in front of us. Sherfy back to Harris. Harris across the timeline. Harris to Sherfy. 4:13 to play. We're down 8. Inside ball stowed away. Churchill with the steal. Will's played a really good game. Left side Dalton. Dalton down to the corner. Mitchell cross court way down to Paulson. Inside the ball, and it's thrown away. Didn't get enough air underneath that one, and there's a foul in the backcourt on Dalton Mitchell. Trying to get that basketball. Fouls on Mitchell. It'll be Dalton's first of the ball game.
And that's a good look by Mack. Anytime when you get that skip pass like that, skip pass like that set up for a post player. If they don't have position on one side of the ball switches sides of the court. He just got that lob pass up there. You got to credit Westridge for a good defensive play right there. But he was looking for the right play to happen, just couldn't connect.
Horn on the front of the 1-on-1. They've not missed in the stripe tonight, folks. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6 for 6 in the line is Eastridge. One more toss. Got it. And Avery Horn's getting some key free throws here. 10-point lead at the 3:51 mark of the ball game. Churchill, Stevens. Stevens inside, nothing. Back up top. Mitchell, penetration, whistle, and a player control foul, I think. Let's see. Nope. It'll be an illegal screen set by Mac Paulson. That's his second team foul, number 9. Player control goes back to Westridge on the possession. Inbounding it, Harris will get it into Horn.
There we go. There we go.
Here's a down the right side of the floor. Witcher driving, pulls up, banks it off the glass. Witcher with 15. They're back by 12 with 3:28 to play here. Into the front court, possession. Dalton Mitchell. Dalton, penetration. Inside, ball, lobbed it to him. Up there to get it, Frazier. And the ball on the turnover goes back to down to the corner, Sherfy, whistle, foul. On the hold on Nate Stevens. Nate comes up a little gimpy. Foul's going to be on 21. That'll be on Will Churchill, his first. Team foul number should be 10th. Yep, double bonus.
Team foul count turns the tide in a hurry.
Yes, it did.
Early in the third quarter there, we were looking up, and it was 4-1, and now it's 10-7. Not in our favor. It was in theirs, so yeah, I think that's definitely a factor coming down the stretch here in the fourth quarter, no doubt.
Sherfy shooting too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, no doubt what?
No, I'm saying anytime you get in a double bonus, you get to go to the line and shoot two. It takes a little bit of pressure off the team shooting. When you shoot one, you got the next one. It makes it a little easier. Sometimes in a one-on-one, you don't know if you're going to make the first one, especially in a late game situation. Turns up the heat a little bit, but let's get a bucket right here.
Barnett with the basketball. Clock at 2:51 to go in the game. We're down 14. Mitchell, the floater, not there this time. Rebound Sherfy. Sherfy with it. Whaley, Stevens, Mitchell, Barnett, and Ball on the floor. Down the floor, right side, Horn to Witcher. Back to Sherfy. 2:35 to play. Sherfy goes up top to Harris. Harris will go around the horn. Penetration, Witcher. Witcher, whistle, and a foul on the Cyclones. Two-shot opportunity. It's going to be on. So Andrew Barnett is second. Yep. So Witcher to shoot. Witcher's got 15 tonight. He has 15. Sherfy's got 11. Makes that one. And Will Harris leads everybody with 14. Dalton Mitchell leads everybody in the game with 19. One more shot, Witcher, got it. And a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. Something good going on this week at the high school. Tell us something going on, sir.
Oh gosh, we're finally getting back in a little bit of a rhythm, after break. Of course, homecoming week's been exciting. Dress-up days and things like that. This time of year is kind of, we're going to have a little stretch of school here where we're going to have quite a bit of time. We came back from Christmas break, winter break there, and had a Martin Luther King Day, 4-day week last week, this week. But coming into homecoming week, it's been fun this week. Watch the kids dress up, and, all those things. So it's part of the high school experience. If you remember a couple 3 years ago, we kind of had some of that stuff we weren't able to take liberties to do, but it feels like a normal school year. And it's incredible how fast the spring semester can go. Here we are and looking up, thinking, these seniors, man, they're staring right down the middle of it, making decisions, trying to figure out what's going to happen in life after high school. But, we got a good staff in our student center, and counselors, and teachers who are doing a good job getting them ready. So graduation will be here before you know it.
Cyclone basketball shot taken in and out by Dalton Mitchell. Rebound Witcher. Witcher will pull it down. Witcher will give it off to Avery Horn down the right side to Frazier. Frazier going to play keep away now. They got a 16-point lead with 2 minutes to play. Witcher, I'll say that, he goes in for the shot, scores, and fouls. So Wade Witcher. He's got 19 points and a chance for a three-point play. In comes Churchill. Will's played a really good game tonight. Replacing Whaley. Foul's going to be on Luke Whaley, his fourth. Actually, I got him for 3, so doesn't matter. Witcher shot good. A three-point play for Witcher's got 20. 70-51, the misleading score. We played hard tonight. Mitchell, baseline, inside the ball. Ball open, fires, good. Mason Ball with 18. We keep coming, folks. We don't quit. We've cut it to a 70-53 score with 1:52 to play.
Yeah, I think the closeness of this game really kind of gives you an idea of how fast a game can get away and how fast you can close the gap. With under 2 minutes to go, Coach Honeycutt calling a timeout, trying to rally the troops here because you just never know. Just a little while ago, we were talking about how a 6-point lead or a 10-point lead wasn't safe, and next thing you know, you stretch it out to 18 or 19. It doesn't take much, but I think you got to give Westridge a little bit of credit. They've been stepping up to the line, knocking down those free throws when it mattered. We've made some really good attempts at making some runs, especially here in the third and fourth quarter. We've rebounded a lot better this half. We haven't turned it over near as much, but they just keep responding. Every time we get a bucket and we make a good play, we've made a bunch of them this half. They just keep coming back and making buckets, and so they just keep putting the pressure on us. But we got to try to create turnover right here, get the ball back, and see if we can get to the line or knock down a three and just put a little pressure on them. Like you said, we don't quit.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
Westridge at the stripe tonight, 12 for 12 in the free throw line. You can't get any better than that. Avery Horn to the basketball, and a lot of that's in the second half when we were making a run. Sherfy, left side of the floor. Sherfy, trap. Churchill and Whaley, and a timeout called by Westridge. Good defense by Whaley and Churchill. Look at this basketball team. You got Nate Stevens, a senior. Dalton Mitchell, senior. Nathan Schuma is a senior. That's it. We only got 3 seniors on the team. We're a young ball club, Coach.
Yeah,
We're
we
fairly
are.
young.
Yeah, we are. And, moments like this, regardless of time and score, you can't replicate these type of moments in practice. You can do everything you can do, and coaches do. But game speed, gym full, games going on, that kind of stuff. That's why you call these late timeouts. You talk to your team about the important things that matter, like setting a trap right there and forcing them to call a timeout. If it's a 2-point game, that's a lot bigger deal than it is right now. It's still a big deal, but you always coach to the end, and our players play to the end. That's what I'm proud of.
Cyclones defending. Whaley and Churchill. Trapped. Witcher. Down low. Stolen away. Nate Stevens on the steal. Nate will push into the front court. Nate for a double C3. Rimmed out. Rebound. Up there to get it is Will Harris. And a foul, Churchill. Fouls on Churchill. That's his second. And Will Harris will go to the free throw line. Harris has 14 points tonight. Mason Ball getting ready to check back in. Mason's had a big second half. 13 points in the second half, 18 all told, and free throws by Will Harris. Mason's the biggest in front of him. I can't see around him.
Yeah.
No, I can't see around him.
Go left, go right.
Big Will.
You see a 5 on one side and a 4 on the other. Now he's on the court. Now we can see what's going on.
Yeah. Ball in, replacing Luke Whaley. 71-53, Westridge. One more shot, Will Harris. Good. Harris has got 16. Cyclones down 19 here. A floater by Mitchell, not there. One of the few misses tonight. Rebound Frazier, and way up there to get it, Churchill. He comes down hard. Everybody get up, please. Nobody get hurt. Thank you. Frazier's up. Thank you. Churchill's up. It's his third. And so it'll be a free throw opportunity by Frazier. 2 tonight, Dr. J, and I'll be right back in here. 6:20 for the Lady Cyclones, who at this point are 4th in the state. I don't know if they'll go up or not. I can't imagine going down. They'll maintain that 4th place ranking. They got tested tonight, prevailed.
Beat a good team tonight, Tom.
Yes, we did. Leanan Lyon and Marley Mathena are players of the game. Shot is up and in by Frazier. So 2 tonight. Jenna Hare and the Lady Patriots coming to town. One more shot. They've not missed a free throw. Frazier eyes the mark, and that's pretty impressive, Coach. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it is.
You work on it in practice, and they responded, obviously. Minute 18 to go. 74-53. They lead it by 21. New man in now for Westridge. Chase Gill, the junior, number 20. Nate Stevens up top, swings it to Dalton. Dalton back to Nate. We ain't quitting, we're still coming. Shot not there, rebound Dalton. Dalton step back for a shot, not there, rebound Mason, puts it up, not there, and gets fouled. Mason Ball.
Well, Mason's like a magnet. If he's within so many feet of the rim, he's going to gravitate toward the ball. He's going to find it, and he just always seems to be around the rim, scrapping no matter what. Good job on the offensive rebound right there, getting a chance to go back up and step to the line and make a big free throw. Good job.
One more shot, Mason Ball. He makes them both. I got him with 20. 15 in the second half. What a night by Mason Ball. Again. He's quietly out there getting it done, staying out of foul trouble. Gill in the front court. Gill pushes it. Knock loose, picked up Nate. Here we go. And down the floor, Stevens. Stevens now a whistle and the trailing official, I think, or a foul. Possession goes.
Got it for
Sawyer
carry.
Tate.
Yeah. I don't know.
Baseball pass down the floor. Whaley knocks it loose, gets it back. They get it back. 24 on the floor now. That's Eli Bright, the sophomore, for Mason Ball back in for the Cyclones. Coach Honeycutt still coaching them. Down 19, brought the big guy back in. Dalton Mitchell, round a screen. Mitchell will take a 2-minute break in the postgame. Shot Mitchell, not there. 33 seconds to go. So Jackson, just give you a heads up. We'll do a 2-minute break coming out of the postgame. I mean, at the end of the game, I should say. We'll talk to Coach Honeycutt. And
Najina, Zed Bava, Matt Chorvis, and Jackson Clavier. Camera crew tonight. How about
awesome.
that?
How about that?
Yeah, different rotation. You know, got several kids that are getting involved. So
Love
different rotation last time, thanks to Mr. Profit being up top tonight, producing everything, and our new student band, the Glass Box. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounded good tonight.
Yes,
replacing Krabby and the Bald, or Baldy and the Crab Sticks. Krabby and the Bald Sticks. Been a long week.
It's been a long week. I got
Been a long week. Yeah. But, love seeing our kids get involved, especially in you got events like this, or for students, and you got students supporting students. You got student section still standing over there, so it's fun. It's great to be a Cyclone.
You better believe it. Gill's got his first shot of the night, and he keeps it intact. If not missed a free throw. That's pretty incredible, huh? They haven't missed a free throw. No, I got him for 17 for 17, I think. One more shot, Gill up. We broke the snide. Hobbs tries to get it, but Gill misses the only free throw of the night here. 13 seconds to go. We're down 20, 75-55. We'll fall to 7-11. They'll go to 13-8. We'll go back into where it counts conference play on Tuesday night. East on Tuesday and Volunteer here on Friday. 75-55. Westridge wins it. Wolves go to 13-8. We fall to 7-11. Coach, our players of the game, let it rip, would you please, sir?
Looks like Mason Ball having a good second half there. Obviously, scoring some big buckets, kind of helping lead the charge there on the run, especially when Arnold went out of the game. And Will Churchill doing a good job, just having a solid all-around game. Junior guy's going to be back. Both those guys are going to be back next season, but both of them stepping up and playing big there in the second half. Again, you look at the second half and think about how everything transpired. We played a good second half, outscored them in the third quarter. We just, we got down a little bit there in the first half. We just couldn't create consecutive situations and possessions where we were able to just climb back in it. They did a good job responding. That in Westridge, you got to take your hat off to John Dyer and Westridge for coming over here and doing a good job and executing, doing the things they did. But Cyclones played hard tonight. Just got down a little bit there in the first half, and in the second half we just couldn't string the right possessions together at the right time. It's all about timeliness, especially when you're down a little bit. But proud of Coach Honeycutt and the Cyclones and these guys. You get them in here now and talk to them a little bit about player of the game and what they can get. I'm going to step out here and go to work. Appreciate you, Tom. Been a good night. Go Cyclones.
See you Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Would you get Mason Ball for me too, please? Will Churchill with us here. Get Will down in here. What a great floor game tonight. Will Churchill, one of our players of the game. Not a lot of points. Man, you play hard. Congratulations. Thank you for what you do. You get out there, you get after it.
Thank you.
Yeah. What was the scouting report tonight of this team? They're much bigger than we are. What did Coach tell you?
They like to pressure a lot. They like to shoot it. They're good shooters. We didn't really box them out in the first half, but we picked it up.
You had 6 points, a lot of blocks, a lot of steals, a lot of boards, good solid floor game. You work hard on your game when you're not playing, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yep. You're in the gym all the time like a gym rat, and I appreciate that. So what's your take on this basketball team right now? We're 7 and, what do you call it, 7-11, but are we better than that record indicates?
Yes, sir. I think we're a lot better.
So Tuesday night, East comes in here. Give me your thoughts on that triple overtime game. You're right in the middle of it. You played your heart out up there, too. 110 to 109, we win it, so they're coming in here Tuesday. What was your take on that triple overtime game?
Well, it was a battle. It really was. I think we just, we're both good teams, us and East, and I think we just kind of outfought them that game, I think, in the end. I think we had his heart, I guess.
It's hard. You like Poor Chav's Deli?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite sandwich down there?
I like Philly cheese.
Philly cheese. You got yourself one, sir, and also a free drink at Tuffy's Cafe inside the school.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work, man. I love calling your games. You work hard.
Sir, thank you. Means
You're
a
a
lot.
hustler. Yep. I'll tell you what. I love this kid. He brings that lunch bucket, and he just gets after it. Cyclones lose a heartbreaker, but that's all right. 75-55 tonight as they, again, fall to 7-11, and Westridge improves to 13-8. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We'll talk to Coach Honeycutt, and I think you're going in. Would you get Mason to come out here too, please?
Yes, sir. I'll grab him.
Grab him for me. Good job, my friend. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. You are watching at the postgame show.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
The final. Let's run down the ledger here and give you a scoring for the Cyclones. Sit down here, Coach. We're going to get Billy Eder on here in a minute. Put them cans on. We're going to let you talk about big game tomorrow for our guys. Let's run down the scoring for the Cyclones tonight. Stevens with 3. Very uncharacteristic night for for Nate Stevens. Andrew Barnett did not score. 19 for Dalton Mitchell. 6 for Will Churchill, our player of the game. Mac Paulson had 2 tonight. Jackson Hobbs had 5 tonight. And Mason Ball had 20. So Ball and Churchill, our players of the game. We're joined by Billy Eder, our boys coach. Tomorrow, 3:15, baby, we're on there. I'm ready to roll.
It's go time.
It's go time.
Yes, sir.
Hit the button. Let's go. Let's talk about it. You take on Sullivan East. You split with them in the regular season, right?
Yes, sir. We went to Sullivan East early in the season. They got after us pretty good.
beat us by 10. We got them late at home and returned the favor to them a little bit. So it's going to be go time tomorrow.
Go time. 3:15. We're going to be there to stream it.
Yes,
so,
sir.
what's the keys for you guys to win tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon?
I mean, we just got to do what we talk about all the time, just protect the details. Our guys have to be committed to doing the little things that it takes, the tough things that not everybody want to do. So we just got to be committed to doing that, and when we do those little things, big things will happen for us. We got to box out. They got a couple of big kids. We got to be able to box them out. We got to beat them down the floor.
That's what we got to do, and
Yes.
we're going to do it. 3:15 tomorrow.
Yes,
we'll be
sir.
there to stream it. Head coach Lucas Honeycutt coming in. Go get him.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Cyclones.
Thank you. Go Cyclones.
Yes, sir. Cyclones lose a tough one tonight, 75-55. Our other player of the game is here. He had 5 in the first half. He was a non-factor in the second half. He was a big factor. 15 points for the big guy. Mason Ball. What was your take on the game tonight, sir? What was the scouting report on this team?
Scouting reports really watch the big man, and then they got that real good guard, drives, kicks, shoot threes. They shoot really well. They always shoot good. That was the main thing, stop the three. The zone's been working for us pretty good past couple weeks. We try to keep it going, mix it up between zone and man, just keep them off the boards, and we didn't keep them off the boards good enough tonight.
So we reload Tuesday night, 110-109, triple overtime. I don't think I have a chance to ask you about that game. What was your thoughts on that game? You're right in the middle of it. You fouled out, but you
Sylvan East game?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sylvan East is tough. Going into this, I didn't think they were going to be that tough. They beat some really good teams, some teams we've lost to, actually. So they're definitely not a team to knock out. This whole conference is really crazy. Everybody's beating everybody right now. So it's all about who can get on a good win streak towards the end of the conference and get hot in the playoffs. The East game, nothing big. Just go and get it done again. Keep winning. We got to keep winning. Stay winning at home for sure.
We're 7-11. We're a better basketball team than the record shows, aren't we?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Man, I'm proud of you. This guy never quits. The basketball team doesn't quit, but you never quit either.
Yes,
and
sir.
I appreciate it, man. You just keep going.
Thank you, Colin.
Yes, sir. He got himself a free sandwich from Port Travis Deli. What do you like down there, by the way?
Port Travs, I don't know. Probably the ham and cheese. Yes, sir.
You probably take 3 or 4 to fill this guy up.
I'd say so.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Tom.
Yes, sir. Player of the game again, he and Will Churchill tonight. Really working hard. We appreciate him very much. And we'll wrap things up again with Lucas Honeycutt, our head basketball coach. As we said during the broadcast, this man coaches his tail off, and our guys never quit, ever quit, ever quit. Just like their coach. They keep coming, they keep coming, they keep coming. We don't quit. And
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for that, because that's what you teach these kids. And, 20-point differential does not indicate this game tonight. We played our tails off. They got hot. I think they missed 1 free throw the whole game. Your take on the game, I'm very proud of our kids.
I'm not mad at them. I'm mad for them. I know what they've done to kind of get to this point, and we didn't box out well. That was one of the things that we talk about quite often, and we didn't box out well at the first of the game. Dug a little bit of a hole, and that kind of hurt us in some regards. But the press looked good tonight. We got in that, cut it 6, couldn't get over the hump. Probably around double digit, 10 points or something like that if we just drop back and just pack it in. But it's either try and lose by 20 if they hit the free throws and all that stuff, or lose by 10 and don't try. And so I would rather every time try to get better, try to play late game situation, sub offense for defense, get our kids in that mindset. If we ever get in a close game and we have to play it that way, we want to be ready for it. And that's all a learning experiment for some guys, and have to come down and get quick shots. And I really could just say that they're battling, but just a few things are getting frustrated, and that's good. I'm getting frustrated because I know we're close. I know we're close to turning a corner, and if I wasn't getting frustrated, that'd probably be a different story. You'd know that just can't do it, but they can do it.
They know that.
They're right there. They're knocking on the door. So just gonna get back to work, and we'll shake it off and be ready to go Tuesday. We had a big matchup. Big matchup last time with Sylvan East. Sylvan East is one of the top in the conference. I don't know what happened tonight. They played tonight, but all 4 conference teams played each other tonight. So I don't know what happened, but top of the conference probably either way. If not, they dropped right out of the top spot if they didn't win. But either way, you know, it's a big one. You know, we're halfway through everything, going back and playing everybody again. So we've seen these teams, you know, be interesting to see what we do against them second time around.
Can't wait. You know, the schedule favors us. We only play 2 more road games, Unicoi County and Science, so everything else is here, including next week, both games, East on Tuesday and Volunteer on Friday here at John Treadway. Great crowd tonight. Our homecoming was announced. Of course, J.C. Bowers, our homecoming court senior. Sage Nave was the senior. The junior was Riley Whitson. The sophomore was Grace Whaley. And the freshman was Jamira Smalls. So it was a good night. Just come up short on this. But, again, as Dr. Minton and I said on the broadcast, that's right. We play our tails off. We just don't quit. We keep coming.
Yeah, and that's something I ask them. You know, like, you know, if you're all in, if you're going to play for us, like, you know, just give us that. And, you know, we don't go in there after the game and just, you know, chew people out and that kind of thing. You know, there's some teams that really respond to that, and you know, I think these kids are wanting to get better, and it's not for a lack of effort or lack of listening. It's just we've not had enough reps, you know, in the things that we're doing, because we've had to make some changes. You know, like one thing's not working, give it, you know, part of the year, see how it goes, and it made us better in some aspects, but we're trying to change our team a little bit, give ourselves the best chance to win.
We'll see you back here Tuesday.
All right.
Ready to go.
Sounds good.
The Patriots are coming.
Patriots coming.
And they want a piece of the Cyclones. We beat them in triple overtime up there. Highest scoring game ever in the Tri-Cities history. 110 to 109, triple overtime.
Yeah.
So they want a piece of Elizabethton, and we'll be here.
We'll be here.
We're waiting on them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Go Cyclones.
Yep, keep your head up, sir. Cyclones lose the top of the night, 75-55. Let's run down the scoring before we get out of here for the Cyclones. Again, we get 19 from Dalton Mitchell. 20 from Mason Ball. 6 tonight from our co-player of the game, Will Churchill. 5 from Jackson Hobbs. 3 points tonight for Nate Stevens. Very uncharacteristic 3. Barnett played and did not score. Jackson Hobbs had 5 points. And Unicoi County beat Sullivan East tonight, 55-49. Tennessee High Volunteer, don't know what happened down there, but Unicoi County wins tonight over Sullivan East. So again, Ball 20, 19 Mitchell in double digits for us. For them, Wade Witcher with 20, 16 from Will Harris, and 11 tonight for Houston Sherfy. 9 tonight for Dawson Arnold, 9 by Avery Orn, 5 tonight by Parker Lemming, and 4 tonight for Trey Frazier, and 1 point for Chase Gill. That'll do it from here. Back tomorrow. We won't be long. We'll be right back at it. We'll join you tomorrow at 1:50. 2 o'clock tip-off. The ladies first. The Lady Cyclones and Matt Fox to take on Sullivan Heights tomorrow. I can remember we played Sullivan Heights tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And we'll come back again after that in game 2. It'll be the gentleman of Billy Eder, who was just here a few minutes ago, to take on Sullivan East at 3:15. Winners move on, losers eliminated. So it's a big game tomorrow. Games. Every bounce, every dribble, every shot's going to be highly contested and very, very, very important. So, again, final score tonight, 75-55. The ladies won the first one on a scrappy game. They won 50-39 over the West Ridge ladies. And our players of the game tonight, on that night, or in that game, was Lena Lyon and Marley Mothina. Back at 1:50 tomorrow. Hope you'll join us. For our superintendent, Richard Van Us, our principal, Dr. John Mitten, our athletic director, Forrest Holt, and our head basketball coaches, Lucas Andrews and Lucas Honeycutt, this is Tom Taylor again, the final. Westridge 75, Cyclones 55. Till we rejoin you tomorrow at 1:50 from Johnsonville Middle School in Kingsport for the middle school basketball tournament. We'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And a big thank you tonight to Mr. Profit and Jackson Clavier and the entire student-run Cyclone Network. See you tomorrow from Sevier Middle School in Kingsport. Until then, we'll say, as always, win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks.